all have one common enemy, and I'm gonna just leave that right there.
It's a lot. Let's start with the Nosy and Jag situation, because this has been going around the internet for a couple weeks now, and people are getting the story wrong. They're calling me, telling me to watch out for Nosy. Nosy's a witch, and it's just crazy. So I would say about, 3 weeks ago, maybe, me, Nosy, and Jag, and 2 other people were supposed to go on her channel and start a weekly show. I was excited about it because it's something different. I had been going on the panel with Jag and Nosy on Nosy channel for weeks and for long hours. And up until then, I used to have fun going over there. And, we had sat down. We were like, okay, this is going to be crazy or get rough. And we got to have each other's back. That's the key thing in this. We have to have each other's back. Now, I didn't know Jag like that. I met her through Nosy. So if it wasn't for Nosy, I wouldn't even know Jag. But up until then, everything was fine. We would have fun, and Jag would be spilling her tea. You know how she does. And we just had a really good time. Okay, so it started to unravel when Jag would say, she said that Raphael Sadiq, this guy in the group, Tony, I can't remember if she said it was messed around with either underage men or underage boys or underage girls. I don't remember what it was, but I remember when she said it, I was like, whoa, that's serious.
Yeah.
So remember, Nosy is an advocate. She takes it real serious. Anything that harm children or women being harmed, because she's a survivor. She doesn't play that. She was like, what do you mean by that? She said, well, why are you still working with him? And she said, well, because he makes good music. So she was like, huh? Then right before, maybe a week or 2 before we were supposed to go on, Jag started appearing on all of the YouTubers' channels. She would go to this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. And we were planning what we were going to say. And so Nosy was like, I don't think it's real smart to keep going on everybody's channel, giving the story away for free, because who wants to hear it twice? They're not going to come to your channel or her app. I think it's the app. If you keep going on different people's channels. But I understood what Nosy was talking about. So she's telling Jag this. Jag gets offended. Their voices start raising. And the next thing I know, it was me, Nosy, King Payne, and Jag on the phone. Next thing I know, Jag just start going for the juggler. Start talking about her relationship with her ex. It gets escalated. Me and King Payne sitting there like, what just happened? You know what I mean? Because for me, I could tell you, well, hey, why don't you do this? It's not what people are saying. They're saying, oh, she got mad because she was jealous because she went on so-and-so's channel. No, she was not jealous. She was just saying, I don't think it's smart to do that. That's it. That's all she said. But maybe it was her approach, because she's trying to explain this to Jag, and her voice is getting louder and louder. You know how I told you this last week. I don't understand why you keep doing it. It doesn't make sense. And then Jag came back with the personal digs. They get mad. It was a volatile argument. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe Jag doesn't like being yelled at, or she didn't like the way. So I'm thinking this is a fight. That everybody calm down. So Jag called me back, and I said, look, you need to talk to her, because for me, I want to know, what she was saying. I wouldn't just end it like that. Nosy had went to a psychic earlier and said that you're going to have to get rid of somebody in your life or something like this. But she wasn't going to a psychic. So people are changing the story around because she was a part of a cult or she was putting a spell on her. You know how people go to psychics. I don't know. I think she had her on her show or something like that. She had give me one too. I've done that. I've been on people's YouTube channels with psychics. That doesn't mean I'm demonic or a witch. And first of all, let me say this too. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in hex and stuff like that. If you do, that's fine. I said, Jag coming back said, she calm down and talk to her later, because this is crazy. Like, especially if y'all gonna be business partners, you can't just go in at each other, try to understand where the other one's coming from. But the next thing I know, I look up and Jag is on people's YouTube channels, dragging Nosy for filth, talking about things that she know is personal about her ex-girlfriend and this and that, and going in hard on her. Then this is all of a sudden, I've never heard this before until Jag got mad. Then she started calling Nosy a witch.
What I am would terrify most of you if you actually knew. Matter of fact, if any of you actually knew what I truly am, you wouldn't ask me stupid questions like that at all. And if you want to know how I know Beyonce is a witch, I'll say it as simple as this. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. I do not practice the same form of spirituality that everyone else does. I follow Yeshua. I serve the almighty living God, and I acknowledge all sides of God. God the Father, God the Mother, and God the Son. I study the old ways.
God the Father, God the Mother, and God the Son. Not the Holy Spirit.
I study the ways that came before Yeshua was born. The things that I practice and the things that I know go back tens of thousands of years, not just a few hundred. Now, there are some people that practice the things that I practice. And the beautiful thing about practicing the old ways is that it works. Whether you use it for good or whether you use it for evil.
Woo!
You think what I did with my son's ashes was so terrible? But if you really want to know what I did with those ashes, you should probably ask me everything that happened before and happened after, because all of it was witchcraft.
Oh, my dear son. Oh, my dear son. Oh, my son.
There goes the ashes.
But God's
They're all.
know that.
They're all.
Look at me. Look at me. Life and love only. No bad juju. No bad voodoo. You love them. You love them.
You are.
Stop.
Kid.
You love them.
No bad voodoo.
They've had your back time.
No, they haven't.
He's telling her not to put a
They
spell
never
on
had
him.
my
They
back.
don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to protect you.
They never had my back. Nobody up there.
Listen to me.
I got my back. Oh,
Love
get in the car!
Love is gonna win.
Get in the car. Get in the fucking car. Scousers.
I love you,
Manifesting.
Jay. I have to tell you the truth.
Do you got your phone?
No.
Do you got your phone?
No.
Get your phone and get in the car.
Alright,
Get your phone.
wait right here.
I swear
okay?
to God, if it takes you more than 2 minutes, if it takes. Give him his phone. Give him his phone. Give him his phone now. Give him his phone. Give him his motherfucking phone. Give my nephew his motherfucking phone. Sorry, y'all. I think I need to call the cops.
A witch? I have never, ever been on the phone with Nosy and we were talking about voodoo. I thought she went a little too hard on Nosy because I was like, you got personal. You might have corrected it, you know, because they were calling each other sisters before this.
Right. That's bad that they couldn't work it out behind closed doors. I think when you got people that get tempers and sometimes the shit just get out of control, but even at doing that moment, you got to just back away, take a deep breath, but you can't keep going public. I mean, it just makes it worse. And then it makes it to a point where it's no,
I said
no
to her,
turnaround.
why did you go so hard? And she said, Nosy's content now.
The victim, she was just some random woman lying, pretending to be the victim. She did that because I exposed her so many times for being a fucking liar. So y'all missed all of this because y'all didn't know about my channel and they got my channel taken down. But bitch, I'm back. I'm back. And I want to just be clear, this was all before I even met Jennifer. So this woman was exposing it. And I'm going to say this, I don't care who don't like it. I know for a fact that Kenneth Petty raped Jennifer. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Jag says she's in the chat. So let me drop the link for Jag because I invited Jag on because I wanted Jag to come on here and tell what happened too. I stand on it. I know for a fact that Kenneth Petty raped Jennifer Huff. All right? I know for a fact he did it. Fuck out of here. And you can sue me again, bitch. Hey, Jag.
Hey, how you doing, sweet?
Hey, I'm doing good. I was telling everybody about what Tasha K did to you and how you started, talking to me and other YouTubers after Tasha K asked you that nasty question about your hymen being broken. And I was just connecting the dots on why Tasha K hates my ass and why she teamed up with Nicki Minaj to come after me.
The
only good thing, there are very few things that came out of any kind of interaction with Tasha K. But meeting you, getting to know you was a blessing. It was a blessing. So, you know, even good things come out of bad things, but she don't deserve no credit for nothing other than just ruining people's lives.
And she, for like a whole week, she went on different people's channels talking about Nosy. She went on other people's channels. They're interviewing her and just like, okay, twisting things around. It really was a basis of this was like, that's not a good business move. And then she was like, well, you know, because she had been saying crazy stuff before that. Like she's going to overlook Raphael Sadiq sleeping with people underage because he makes good music. That really got to Nosy. And I was just like, It's like, what? Okay.
Right.
So anyway, so that relationship fell apart and it's irreconcilable right now because it got personal. So Nosy didn't say anything about it. And you know how Nosy is. She was like, I'm just gonna mind my own business. But Jag kept doing it. It kept getting crazy till she had to confront it. But people are twisting what's going on. So then I guess she mentioned something about it last night. So I get inundated in my emails this morning. Well, be careful, Sherelle. Nosy's a witch. She might put a spell on you. What else were they saying? All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And so Nosy's not into that stuff. Okay, so let's move on. Jag gets arrested. And she's with Solar from Carbon Nation, which is a cult. Okay? They're a cult. It's two separate things. People want to put Nosy with that. We don't know them people. Nosy don't know them people. I ain't never put a hex on Jag. Don't intend to put a hex on Jag. She never told me she was a witch. That's just, I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. I don't know if it was, she's been thinking it the whole time, but I'm not into that stuff. So don't confuse the two. We have two separate incidences here. One is Nosy decided she wasn't going to do business with her because she wasn't liking the way she was moving. And it bothered her that she overlooked the fact that allegedly Raphael Sadiq was being with people underage. Two separate things. But people are trying to combine it into one. That's two separate things. So then Jag gets arrested, right? I was like, fine. I didn't hate Jag. I did not hate Jag. I thought that those two could have handled the situation better, but I clearly understood where Nosy was coming from. Like, once you cross a line with me and get personal and start telling my personal business and then twisting it, I'm done with you. I get it. I'm the same way. I had a lot of panelists on here before, but if you cross me and start, I don't know, telling my business or something personal that I told you as something as important as a breakup, you know, I'm thinking I'm crying on your shoulder and you turn around and use it for content. So then I would have never talked about Jag getting arrested last night, but it's on every single channel because it was public. So let's talk about that. It's two separate situations. Now she's saying Nosy's a witch and we don't know where that's coming from. She never said it before. Never talked about spirits and doing rituals. Never. Because if you try to talk to me about doing some rituals or spirits or I'm done with you. I ain't into that. I'm not into that.
On you.
So that's one separate situation. So Nosy and Jag fell out. Separate situation. Okay? Don't combine it. Jag ends up going to jail. I guess, according to her husband, she was hanging out with a guy Solar from Carbon Nation, which is a cult where they all sleep with each other and they all do rituals and all that. And like, that's not my thing. I don't hang out with people like that. So, but Nosy's not involved with that. Am I making myself clear? Like, that's two different things. And I was never around that. And Jag never talked to me about rituals. She never talked to me about a ritual. If she would have talked to me about a ritual, hey, let's go ahead and spread these ashes on my face. But according to her husband, Jag started hanging with Solar and asked Solar to join them in the bedroom.
Damn.
The husband, and I know nothing about that. No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I guess the husband said no. Jag gets upset, he's at the barbershop. She goes in, she starts cussing him out. I'll show you the tape in a minute. And then later that night, they did not arrest Solar. They just arrest Jag. I guess later that night, Solar and Jag was doing a ritual and Jag's son passed away about a year, maybe 2 years ago. They took the ashes, according to what they were saying last night, and this is all coming from King Payne, official King Payne's channel. You can go over there and watch the whole thing. they took some of the son's ashes and put it on Jag's face and his face, and they spread the ashes all around, doing some kind of ritual. And anyway, somebody ended up calling the cops. They took Jag to for a mental evaluation. Like, when I talked to her, Perry, we would have fun. We would laugh. We would be on the phone and go to Nosy Channel for hours. It was. If she would have been like, "Let's do a ritual," I'd have been like, "Something wrong with you."
No, I don't know. It's weird. It's
what happened?
All this crazy shit. Like, damn, it was just one weekend and all this shit come out. Sex codes, rituals, and shit. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know anybody in Carbon Nation. Yeah. We never talked about Carbon Nation. Nosy doesn't know anybody about Carbon Nation. Like, please. I mean, I've heard about them. I think I through a Tasha K interview, but when they was talking about they all sleep with each other, but that's not for me either. I guess later that night they went on King Payne.
Because you can't control yourself.
Can you hear that, Perry? Because I don't hear anything.
They don't want to be with you. They scared of you.
Yeah.
They call me, not you. They call me to get away from you, bitch. Fuck you. And you put your hands on your woman and you get online and lie about it. You a whole ass Zumba head, and we gonna jump on that bitch ass on level 1 because you ain't nothing but a little op. A little op. A level 1 op. You a liar, and you're gonna kill yourself. You gonna run back and forth between your little blocks because you a crazy motherfucking lying bitch ass nigga who wish she was the nigga that she's been fucking, that she's saying no face. She don't fuck with you. She lets you know everybody who she fucks because she fucking hates your bitch ass and can't wait to get away from you because you trap her because you think you should, nigga. You a tech team and you don't even do that shit right, nigga. See how it need to take your job, bitch. That's why you feel how you feel, because you're not a man, you're not a husband, you're not even a good worker. You're a bum that plays Call of Duty all fucking day, smokes 50 cigarettes and weed, and your house is trash. And I walked into your house with you first, and we were in your house together. I was talking to her son. You were in there bitching back and forth with her. Or maybe you blacked out. I have it on record. I have voice recordings, dumb motherfucker, because I hear what you're saying to her. And I see what she's saying to you. You dumb bitch. That's why I was in the room, because she told me to come in the room. She said, hey, come look at my room. Come take a look at it. Don't be afraid. Come here, nephew. Come take a look at the room. It's because you was in the room, you stupid motherfucker. You were in there. You were in the room, bro. When we were in there, you never told me to get out. I'm looking around like, oh, okay, this shit dirty. And I'm realizing, like, bro, I'm not saying nothing, though, because I'm in your house, right? This is your fucking dumpster that these people don't live like. You live like this. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got no right to lie in my face. You ain't got no right to lie to these people about how you put your hands on your woman, how you abuse your woman on a regular 50 times. He told you we coming. He said we on the way. He better not be there. I said, yeah, I'm here.
Mute him real quick.
No, he's coming. I'm on the way. And you got there?
Mute him real quick. Mute him quick so you can hear me.
Got to leave your bitch.
1 second. So my question is this: if you heard the shit, nigga, you knew. Oh, he left.
He left.
Of course, that bitch left.
Y'all cannot. He has a question for you. I'm telling him that you got a question.
My question is, since he heard me, why the fuck did he walk in my fucking house? He walked that ass whooping, didn't he? I'm gonna see what these motherfuckers do. See what the officer told me.
Can I ask you something?
I ain't doing this shit.
I'm gonna call you Solar. I'm gonna drop you down for a second so we can hear from Goomba, okay?
I'm gonna just go because I don't think that you should have put him up like that. But I don't want.
I told you it was coming.
I know, but I told you I don't want to talk to him at the same time. Also,
I didn't hear that until he was already on the screen.
Oh no, I said
just
that
just give me like 2 minutes. Just give me like 2 minutes.
I'll be in the backstage.
Okay.
Yeah, take your bitch ass backstage, little bitch.
What is going on from your point of view? Why are you mad at Solar?
Why is this motherfucker around my wife when that's my job?
Did you ever express to Jaguar that you wanted him to go on?
I told her I'll take that nigga home. You don't have to go anywhere. Her back was fucking hurting. She was in fucking pain. She told me she felt threatened about me. Why do you feel threatened about me, babe? We just got home. We're about to go out and go and celebrate. Well, all of a sudden now, you invite this nigga to our bedroom and I say no? You have an attitude with me and say you leaving?
Wait. She invited him to your bedroom?
Yes, nigga. I'm not. Hold on, cuz. Am I speaking Chinese, nigga? Am I capping, cuz? Oh, what the fuck, my nigga? You that cap, nigga? I pay the rent, nigga. I pay the cost to be the boss.
My. And you guys don't have an open relationship. You guys don't invite people into your bedroom. That's not what y'all do.
Of course not. No, you good, cuz.
So Jaguar was, she was being, again, that was not typical of Jaguar to invite somebody into your bedroom?
As to talk, as we're packing to get ready to leave the house. I don't give a fuck if it's just a talk or none of that shit. Only folk that's allowed in my motherfucking room is my motherfucking family. My son, my mother, anybody who's related to me.
The only thing that Jag said crazy in my presence was she still has a relationship with Raphael Sadiq. Oh, and she did say, she said this publicly, I'm not outing her, that she wanted to sleep with him. She said that publicly. But all this ritual stuff, I ain't never think that's what Nosy was feeling. Mm-hmm. So I guess Nosy came on her channel yesterday and went ham on Jag. But you have to realize, for 2 weeks, Jag has been dragging the hell out of Nosy. So it's not like Nosy just came on there and was being mean for no reason and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This was like, oh my God, I'm sick of her lying and my lies, and it came out. Mm-hmm. So people was like, she did Jag so dirty. Oh, she did that to Jag. She's going to do it to you. It's like, y'all don't even know the whole situation. You got some people saying that she's attacking Jag for no reason and Jag didn't do nothing to her. No, in all honesty, Jag just got offended by what she said and she just went hard. And I said to her, why would you go so hard on her like that? And she said she's content. That's what she said.
Well, no. I would say this though, Sherelle. Now, people are going to come at Nosy, and they can have their reasons. No, truthfully, if they got a personal problem with Nosy, that's their personal problem. But at this point, you haven't had a problem with Nosy, right? And people are different, right? I mean, there's a reason why a man marry one woman, he don't marry 5 or 10 of them, right? He find the one he like, and the relationship can be fucking different. But what I'm saying is that people will come and say, oh, this person's like this. If you don't know them personally, yeah, a person can have their ways that you don't like about them, or you could have even came across this person and y'all had an issue, but y'all issue is not our issue that we talking about. And with anybody you meet, each other person can have a different experience with that person is what I'm trying to say. So
I'm just telling y'all what happened. I'm not embellishing. I'm not, someone said, you always defend those. I told you what happened. I was on the phone. This is what happened.
Right.
Now, I don't know how I can embellish that. That's what happened. And the whole thing is crazy because right before that, they were calling each other their sisters and they shared deep personal stuff with each other. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. Did Nosy just attack Jag for no reason? No, I'm telling you, for 2 weeks. Go back and look at Sean Daly Wade's show. She went on a campaign to calling Nosy a witch. Then she started talking spirits and witchcraft and all that. And I'm like, what? Huh? Yeah. She never was talking about any voodoo or any stuff like that before. Never. So am I defending someone? I'm telling you what happened. You take it the way you want to take it.
Basically,
Nosy
what you
did not start attacking Jaguar
people can say
Wright for no reason.
People can say you defending her. You only simply saying you was a witness on the phone. What happened? Now, but people in life rather choose a side and go here, there, and speculate.
People jump in, they feel like you have to be team this and that. And really, I came out because now Nosy's supposed to be a witch that put a hex on Jag. What? Nosy a witch? What are you talking about? It's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. And it's crazy how something, if you don't handle situations right,
it can blow up.
It can turn into something that now is just way out of control.
Right. That's basically what happened.
It's like just way out of control.
I wish they could have handled it, backstage. You know what I'm saying? Just Because sometimes you might be mad at a person, you'll get over it in a couple
Well,
days.
that's what I was
and
telling
then you
Jack
might
to
can
do.
understand
I
the
was
other
like,
person.
okay, just everybody calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go talk to Nosy.
Right.
But the next thing I know, I look up, Nosy's a witch, and she do voodoo, and she's on everybody's channel, dogging her out. People laughing in the chat. And I was like, I remember there was a time, Jack, when nobody believed you but Nosy.
Right.
It was a time when nobody believed Jag but Nosy. So how do we get from there to she a witch that do voodoo? I ain't never seen her practicing no voodoo, talking to me about no voodoo. I would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into that stuff. And then at the same time, I never heard Gerald. She never talked to me about him putting her hands on him. They never acted like a weird couple. We would just laugh and joke and talk.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even seem weird. So I don't know what happened this weekend and how we got there, but that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. I mean,
yeah,
I'm confused as to how
it's a crazy weekend because all this shit just came from nowhere. I never heard about the sex cult guy until this morning.
I only knew about them is because I guess they did an interview with Tasha K. But listen, I'm not into cults. Like if you tell me you're in a cult, okay, you can do whatever you want with your life. But I'm out. I don't get into any of that stuff. I don't hang with anybody in cults. And look, I ain't putting down your cult. You believe what you believe, but it's just certain things I don't deal with. So I don't know what happened. And she never talked to me about a cult. She never talked to me about Carbon Nation. She never talked to me about Solar. It is what it. Nosy's not a witch. And when if anybody came in yesterday and she was going off on Jag, she had every right because Jag did her 10 times dirty.
Do is I give people the same energy I receive.
Okay.
So as long as there's no I don't see why we can't have a pleasant dialogue.
What would I want to know?
Oh, lie.
I got Jaguar Wright on my channel right now.
Yes, you do. And I've been a fan of yours for quite some time.
This is interesting. Let's see. Tell us why you never went back to hear her panel. Someone wants to know.
Oh, I don't remember ever being on her panel. For all I know, I swiggled an L and said some crazy shit. I don't know. Why they keep bringing up old shit?
I don't know.
I find some of her thumbnails very interesting.
I'm just being cautious, that's all. I'm giving you the opportunity. You came here and I didn't plan an interview.
I don't know if you're giving me an opportunity, but I'm definitely giving you one.
She's asking for it. Nope, I'm letting Teddy handle this.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Mm-mm. You talk about me all the time.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
I don't know why. You talk about me all the time. I mean, why would you spend all that time talking about somebody, and then the second you have the opportunity to have a conversation with them on a neutral platform, you decline? It sounds a little suspicious. How about this? How about you come to the realization that though you're clever, you're wrong. About 95% of the information that you try to share with your platform about me, you're wrong. Only thing recently you've been right about is that Shayna Lewis is a nut. But if people actually need you to convince them of that and making it see it for themselves, they're crazy as fuck, and I don't care what they think no how.
I don't think you're talking about my channel.
No, I'm talking about her.
Okay, well, you're
talking to her.
That's what I know. So she's not on the channel. I mean, she's here. She's in the, in the chat.
She done ran back to the bushes. She was on the stage, now she's in the bush. I don't get it.
No, I ask everyone to drop down.
Oh, I know. But I just told you, tell them come back up. And she said, I'm not doing it. It sounds like a coward to me.
I don't think she's a coward.
I know she's definitely a coward. Because a real woman who talks as much shit as she talks about me, if she was right about 5% of it, she would be here, standing 10 toes down on everything that she lies about. Do yourself a favor, Toots. Keep my name out your mouth.
If you know how to get in touch with Dani Robertson, I know you said you
I'm
don't
a bad case to study, so is your mother's vagina. Look at what it
Okay, all right. So
I only give
I've asked Jaguar. I've asked. So if we're going to deviate and go in that direction.
No, we're not deviating. We can talk. I find it interesting that somebody that runs their mouth about me constantly, telling lies about me all the time, finally has a big moment and runs home like a yellow-bellied coward.
So if you want to know what we were talking about.
Sure, let me hear from you. I love your commentary.
The premise is you are alleged to be part of the troll farm.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing that a lot.
That's the premise. And I played a video and gave a little bit of commentary. Made a video, January, I believe it was the 31st of 2021. So I'm talking about 2021.
Absolutely.
And here's what she conveyed on her video.
that she didn't have a problem with you, but Nosy Whole Live essentially is something like this. Had she dissed Tales, and then you turned on Tales from the Cult. When you approached her first.
Let me know when I can jump in.
Okay, so here's the question. Is it true that when she asked you to come on, or that you told her that unless Nosy Whole Life came with you, that you weren't going to come on? Or why didn't you just go on to Tales' platform? Tell me a little bit about that. Why, in your mind?
It's absolutely true.
But why?
Not for the reason that she says. Completely different reason.
Which is?
Tasha K made that awful mistake in that interview. And then everybody found out she was doing the Surviving Jaguar Wright with her. R. Kelly movie. Nosy became almost militant in speaking out against it because of who Tasha K had been and the things that she had done in her YouTube association with the big president. So I promise Nosy that any and all content regarding Surviving Jaguar Wright and Tasha K's shit was her content. I agree with her that I would not talk with any other blogger about it, that I would not sit on anyone else's panel without her there, because she was the one that led the charge. I didn't even know about no charisma. Matter of fact, when I seen some of the stuff that Charisma was putting up, I couldn't know to her. Neither one of us knew.
Pardon me for interrupting, but Nosy Whole Life played from her video, inside of her video, and said that she didn't know who she was.
Yeah, neither one of us.
When in fact, I believe she showed that she was aware of who she was. Maybe she didn't know in detail.
I have no idea what she did know or didn't know. I can only tell you what I knew and what she showed me. That's all I can say.
But did you reach out to her first?
Hell no. I left a comment and said, liking your commentary, I'm subscribing and following.
Well,
she emailed me and told me how much she hates Tasha, told me how big a supporter she was of mine, how much she believed in me, yada, yada, yada. And then that's when our valiance behind the curtain began. And that's when she started informing on Tasha K to me. Because see, she was inside Tasha K Patreon. So all the information and stuff that I was getting on Tasha K was coming to me from Charisma. I think she thought giving me that intel was supposed to guarantee her a feature with me. To which I told her I had no problem with doing. But anything regarding Surviving Jaguar Wright, Nosy Ho has to be involved because that's the word I gave. Now tell me you can't understand that.
Well, she seemed to come across differently. I'm just going back.
Well, she always comes across differently. This is a girl who faked the DV situation just so she could get a quick interview. I mean, clearly she does not have much to say. But at the end of the day, that's what happened. I still got the email. If I really wanted to hurt her, I could just publish all the emails. I ain't trying to hurt the girl. She don't matter to me. Next thing you know, I told her as long as Nosy could be a part of the broadcast, I would do the interview with her. Next thing you know, she starts attacking the mermaid. Then she starts attacking Nosy. Then she starts attacking me. And I'm like, the fuck for? All of this for a feature? You know what? For real, fuck you, bitch. I'm good. All right. And then I took the information that she gave me, the video footage that she gave me, and I sent it to TPS, and they came and ran down on Tasha and her kid.
Okay. All right. So that's your response. So I'll accept that.
No, that's not my response. That's what happened. That's not a response.
Have you ever had any contact with Monica?
Monica who?
You sound like Monica who? Who said that? Monica the Avatar in 2020.
During that time.
And see, y'all keep asking me, how was Tasha K involved in the lawsuit? You know, and why is Monica from All About the Tea popping up and instigating shit? See, now I'm about to break everything down. I exposed Tasha K for a lot of things that she lied about on the internet. So people who keep asking me, why was Tasha K on Instagram telling Nikki, like, I told you this bitch, this and that, why is she involving herself in this lawsuit? Because Tasha K is very, very, very bitter that I exposed the fuck out of her multiple times because she's such a liar. So the whole thing that happened with the girl Brandy from Bad Girls Club, we exposed that on my channel. Then this crazy ass fucking girl went and interviewed that woman. Y'all remember the Derek Jackson situation? That came up again today when I was watching Conscious TV, and I was like, yes, I was the one that talked to the damn woman. Then she had that young Muhammad man to get on Storm Monroe's channel and say that Jaguar Wright molested him. He told us that Tasha K offered him $4,000 to lie and say that Jag was a child molester, and when her broke ass didn't pay, he came on and told us everything. I have that video because she keeps involving herself in my business. She the way she treated Jaguar Wright was disgusting. That's what Tasha K does. She will put a STD or some kind of rape or molestation charge on you in a minute. I'm really just gonna start with Tasha K's ass because that's where we need to start. Because I didn't know about Monica back when Tasha K started, harassing me pretty much. So and then I'm going to get to Monica's ass and You know, and then y'all can get into well, as you can see, I was speaking out for victims then. Before I even knew who Jennifer Huff was, and I was dragging Tasha K back then for victim blaming back then. So stop trying to say that I have some kind of personal thing against Nicki Minaj, because I was dragging Tasha K for victim shaming and allowing white women to say that a black girl knew what she was doing. Let's keep listening for a minute or so. Just listen. And like I said, Tasha K has lost a big portion of her black woman audience. She see black women don't fuck with her like that no more. Well, they not fucking with me. Let me go over here and see what Karen got to say. Let me try to appeal to the white audience. And she's still trying to be like Storm Monroe. Storm Monroe gets the Jaguar Wright interview. She wants to get the Jaguar Wright interview and fumbles it. And they say that Aaliyah was not a victim. She was a strong black woman. And you just let them say that? But when Jaguar Wright talks about what happened to her, you want to question her and ask her, when was her hymen broken? And was it this many times or was it that many times? You want to question the fuck out of her. You're not questioning these women about, why would you say that someone who's a child who married a grown man, why would you ever say that she's anything other than a victim? First thing was when I exposed the Brandy lie. So then the Jaguar Wright situation, me and Jag started being friends after all those people unsubscribed from her because of how she treated Jag. Now I'm dragging her for what she did to Aaliyah. So I'm just connecting to y'all why Tasha K hates me so much, because I exposed Tasha K for lying so many fucking times. Now, another thing that Tasha K lied about, okay? Do y'all remember that Derek Jackson situation? So
I remember this now, Nosy. I remember it.
When they now, before this happened, before he got exposed though for cheating, Tasha K and Derek Jackson had beef because Derek Jackson called Tasha K a narcissist, Sherelle. And you know she hates for people to expose her for being a narc. So she hated Derek Jackson. So when he got exposed for the cheating, his wife put it out there and everything. When that happened, she started interviewing the girls that he cheated with.
Oh.
So wait, this one girl told Tasha K that she was a doctor and that they were having sex in the parking lot of the hospital that she worked at. And the story that she told Tasha didn't make any sense at all. At all. The girl didn't sound like a doctor or nothing. But Tasha K didn't investigate the same way she did with Cardi B. She just put the lie out there for clicks and views. So then the doctor sent me this. So let's look at this carefully, bitch. It says, hello, I did an interview with Tasha K exposing my affair with Derek Jackson. I told her I was a surgeon. I have never met Derek, and I think she meant, and my entire interview was bullshit. I did this because Tasha fucked with me years ago, and I've been waiting for the perfect time to make a complete fool of her. Mission accomplished. I never sent her receipts on anything, and I knew what I said would be proven false if the right people looked into it. I'm not a surgeon, of course. Y'all see this? She said she never sent the receipts. So do y'all see that I've been exposing Tasha K to be a liar and to put out false news for a long time? She runs with anything. She does not fact check. She does no fact checking. She'll just run with it. And this woman emailed me like, bitch, got her. And I put it out there. Jag says she's in the chat. So let me drop the link for Jag, because I invited Jag on because I wanted Jag to come on here and tell what happened too.
Why did you leave YouTube? I didn't catch
that I was into. Ain't nobody, that shit didn't need to be on the internet.
Got it. So you had some fear or trepidation for what?
Fear or trepidation. I've had engagement, which has been responded to. And as far as I'm going to go on that. You want to know the rest of it? Ask my husband.
No, I'm not asking questions about your husband. No.
But I'm just saying he's the only other person that was there.
I'm going to ask you this question. I don't want to go into about Legina Gold. Let me just say,
what about Angela Wooster?
Did you really believe that Aaliyah?
How many times do I gotta say no? I said no like 80 million trillion times. But that's not what I committed to.
Sweetheart, Legina, hear her, and she keeps making it seem like the second family, they're not my family, so whatever fact they give you is not fact, so you better watch out for defamation of character. You better watch out for defamation of character. Why would you get a sheriff? I don't have no guardian, guys. I'm a grown-ass woman. Y'all need to chill out. Y'all making me tight. And why y'all look nothing alike? Don't look nothing alike. Come on. And don't get me wrong. Fraternal twins. They all need to be sued at this point. Harry and Sherelle, us here. We just collecting who the fuck we suing at this point. She ain't gotta look like Aaliyah. She look like her grandmama, Joanne Kelly, motherfucker.
As I told her live on camera, up until the DNA results, I would take her at her word and work with her from there. But once we got the DNA test results, then, and only then, would I acknowledge her for what I truly believe with the facts to prove it. If you're dealing with a schizophrenic, schizophrenics do not deal in reality. Me arguing with her about what she's choosing to believe doesn't solve anything. And the most important question in that entire story is why? Why did you pick these people to attach yourself with? Why did you choose to, rather than addressing the family, go straight to social media? Why did you choose to do what you did at the time that you did it? And then continue to weave more and more ridiculous stories in the midst of all of this. Why did you ask for Jaguar Wright to help you? Why did you tell people that you studied me?
Can I
Me
just
and
say,
Regina Gold were perfectly fine until I asked Angela Owusu to take the DNA test.
I see what you're saying. The other person who exists in her mind.
Are people forgetting that she is a diagnosed schizophrenic?
Did you ever see the results of a DNA test?
No, I just saw what she showed online and she ain't showed shit and ain't give no goddamn reason. I gave the girl 3 DNA tests. We messed with all of them and didn't take not one of them in my presence, which is why she left, because I told her. You will not be able to stay in my house for another week until you take that test. Then she got mad at me because I called her a bad mother, which was why she did that whole ring. Because one day we was at the hotel in Boulder, where I was arrested in the pool, and we were arguing about the concept she was creating, talking about she had these 2 blue-eyed babies with Drake. I didn't know. She would be in the house, locked in the bathroom. She'd be in the living room, hiding under a blanket. She'd be sitting out on the front patio, sitting on the stools out there, talking all this weird shit about Drake got her pregnant twice, and they cut her stomach open, and they took the babies, and the babies got blue eyes, and Drake is raising them. And she was saying all this crazy shit. I didn't know. I was either in my room or cooking or working. I had no idea. Then somebody hit me up and was like, "So why your girl keep talking all this crazy shit about Drake?" And I'm like, "The fuck you talking about?" They said she's on Instagram right now talking this crazy. I was like, "What's in the bathroom? What the fuck is you doing?"
I put up a video.
Yeah, I saw of me and the sex worker.
Oh, and it had to do with this video about Muhammad.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just pull
I don't like talking about him, because if he hears that I mention his name and talk about him, he's gonna start like stalking me again. I'm cool.
You don't want to talk about that one?
Every time I mention his name, he starts talking to me again. Telling me he's suing Jesus, or telling me he's suing Jay-Z, or telling me he's suing Rick Ross, or telling me he's suing Rock Nation, or telling me he's suing Eric. Like, no, I don't.
Let me ask you this question about Storm.
I never cried when Nosy dumped me. My heart was broken that the dumb bitch did what the fuck she did. I don't cry over people who betray me. So keep your lies. Thank you. Anyway, you were saying?
Okay, so you don't want to talk about that?
No, I won't talk about him. I will not mention his name. What happened was fucked up. Storm fucking did that bullshit to try to get back at me. Had somebody put lies out about me. We debunked the whole thing live in real time. It was readdressed with the official thing painting my ass last year. And that's it. Like, there's nothing to talk about. It never happened. He said it never happened. He said Tasha K offered him money and then she fucked his system. Me and the sex worker actually raised money for him and got him paid for getting his system. That bitch. Gave probably the thing. What else about?
Let me look at the chat. Maybe someone else has a question I wants to ask you. Maybe you have a question.
I thought we were talking about
Say that again?
I thought we were talking about charisma.
Well, we were, and you answered it.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you just wanted to know. I mean, you said that
I'm a woman of my word. If
no,
I promise somebody
you
something,
said,
I keep my word.
yeah, you said you didn't contact her. She
contacted me.
She contacted you.
She another talker. Crazy bitch. You know, she's the kind of girl you fuck her real good one time, and then she swears out you asked her to move in.
Remember when you went down to Miami? Yeah, and you ran across Nosy Whole Life?
I didn't come across, we met up. She was in Florida, we were in Florida. We were working on a couple of stories. I was gathering intel on Fox K, and at that time, I had just become her ex-girlfriend, Ashley's sponsor, and I was working with her as she transitioned from inpatient rehab to outpatient.
You were working with her?
We were family.
You considered yourself family?
When I called her my little sister, I meant it. Nosy Ho was the only person that had my mother's phone number. When Nosy talked to my mom, I wasn't present. Me and my mother weren't even in the same city.
How did you meet Nosy Whole Life?
Online.
Online?
When the bullshit started, with online women trying to call me a lie because of Summer Walker, turn around, everything I said about the little hoe was true.
But who reached out to whom? Did she reach out to you or
I clicked her name.
Okay, so that's,
And it was me, her, and Willie Vanilla.
and from there,
A friendship grew.
a friendship grew.
And then she became a part of my life. I was there for her. She was there for me. I believed in her talent and her ability, and I treated her like family. Her ex-girlfriend actually still get treated like family by me to this day. That's why she attacked me earlier this year, because she was mad that I wouldn't stop being friends with Ashley. And she was mad that I liked her new girlfriend named Ashley. And she was mad that I gave Ashley a nickname because I said, I can't call you Ashley or Ashley. So I started calling Ashley girlfriend Susie. And I thank Susie for coming into Ashley's life and bringing such joy, because the breakup with Marley was absolutely insane. It was terrible. It was crazy. And she turned around and became the ex-girlfriend from hell, calling HR at her very corporate job, telling them she's an alcohol, sending them footage of her being drunk while she was in recovery, like real fucked up psycho bitch shit. And I kept begging Marley, stop. Please stop. Are you trying to make her relax? She got mad at me, turned on me, started recording our private conversations, and then tried to use it to make my husband pissed off so he would beat the fuck out of me. Because she knew he would do it if she convinced him that I had cheated on him. She knew that. She can never be a part of my life again.
Do you think that she thought you were attracted to her girlfriend?
Why would I be attracted to Ashley? TJ is the first stud I've ever been in a relationship with in my life. I never liked studs. Ashley is a recovering alcoholic. That's why I'm a part of her life. Because I believe in her recovery. And I watched her girlfriend, who I call my little sister, terrorize her and torture her.
First of all, I can't do this. I'm leaving. I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm going to take a long break from social media, from YouTube. I am. I'm going to just take a break from my channel. Why do y'all sit back and watch me do shit like this and y'all don't even try to stop me? I can't stand y'all. Y'all just sit there and y'all go along with this shit that I do. Did anybody stop to say, okay, maybe we should pull her back and make her stop? Nobody thought to help my ass, because I was clearly in need of help. Why did y'all let me do this shit? So honestly, like at this point, I'm convinced that I might be a troll. I might listen. This is troll behavior. Because anybody that says this kind of shit to somebody needs to be smacking their shit. Damn it. I got a documented mental disorder, and y'all know that shit. Y'all know I got bipolar disorder for real. I don't just say that shit. I know people joke about having bipolar disorder. I really was diagnosed by 7 doctors. So can y'all believe that? Over the years, I kept going back, trying to get a second and third opinion. Yep. You have bipolar disorder, ma'am. You have bipolar disorder. Yep. And I didn't even tell them what the last one said. Y'all know I have a documented disorder, and y'all know I go off on people. And I don't even when I get in that mindset, I think I see red, and I really be just reading them. And then when I come back and I feel like not pissed off at them anymore, and I watch that shit, I really be, now I see why people be laughing at me. Listen, I had to calm down. What's wrong with me? I really don't know I don't know what happens to me when people piss me off. I'm not sure. I don't know.
You know, I have hung out with this crazy woman more than once. I got a lot
No,
of
hold on. Let's who are we talking about? Jaguar Wright?
Yeah.
Okay.
That unwell woman. I did a video about how unhinged she is, but you know I got a lot. Since she keeps putting my name in her mouth, and she's stalking me at this point, Gigi.
Huh?
Child, it's nothing to be scared of. She's really on a threat to herself. But I just wanted to, tell people, hopefully y'all, all of y'all prayer warriors, maybe just pray for her. Y'all got to stop, harassing people on her behalf. And at this point, just pray for her, because she doesn't seem well. And I think that people watch people spiral out of control. And then after something happens, when they are unfortunately maybe unalive themselves or something like that, then everybody want to say what they should have done. But somebody, all of the people who claim to be fans of hers need to do something, because there's something wrong with that situation. You don't do things like that when you're well,
Now, people are saying that Solar is a man, that he's a demonified. Do you know anything about Solar?
No. So see, this is the thing. I really don't know much about those people. After Nature Boy went to jail, I didn't really hear more about them. So I heard that he's one of Nature Boy people, but I don't even know how he's involved. I never could really follow that story very closely, but I do know that me, Jag, and Tokyo Tony were all on Bigo in maybe 2021, and we had a whole argument with Nature Boy. So it's weird that she's down with his people now, because she hated him then. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what that's about, but she was so against him. She wanted to take him down, her and Tokyo Tony. So we were all on Bigo, and Nature Boy was being the weirdo that he is. It's shocking to see her sitting with his people now. I didn't expect that, but I don't know what that guy does. I just know that whatever he does, you know, I guess they're both into the same things, and you know, they out here throwing ashes on people in barbershops, from what I hear.
Well, all right. Well, did you hear her son speak out? Did you see that interview?
No, I know that you have it up on the screen. I didn't see that. I only know about when he came on with her when they were on my channel talking about Tasha K. But I don't know what he's saying now. So what is he's speaking out? Because the husband said that the police came in there with both of them there. Like, she sent the police in there while he was there and the son was there, and she didn't care. So that's
who did what? Hold on now. You talking real fast. Now you said who called who? Jaguar called the cops.
Well, I don't know if she called the cops. That's what her husband was saying. Her husband was saying that she called the cops and sent the cops in, like, in the home with him there and her son there, and she didn't care what happened. So I don't know why she called the cops on.
Well, did she feel she didn't feel safe, right? That's why people call the cops, because they don't feel safe. If I was to call the cops, I don't feel safe and I don't trust the people that's there.
This is what's crazy, though. Her husband is going to try to play the victim and say, oh, they did this and that to me. But that man beat their dog and threw the dog in the dumpster. That's what she said.
Now, you talking about Caesar.
No, they had a dog named King. We talked about her husband did that.
Who husband? Jaguar, your right husband? You got to keep saying names, girl. You know I'm slow, okay? I got to keep saying the goddamn names. Girl, shut up. No, he's not putting paws on the dogs.
But I wanted to just come up and say, you know, I hope that people will stop stalking content creators on her behalf and just, like, pray for her or give her some help or something. You know, don't blame other people, because she's doing it to herself. And I cut ties because of the way that she was going against women. I'm not going to go against Megan Thee Stallion for a man.
Oh, no, that's my girl. We riding over here, Megan Thee Stallion. I have to get rid of a lot of people. Megan. I got to look, because they were trying. Megan. You don't blame the victim. What is wrong with, you know, some people? Right. But hopefully, you know, they don't call here no more. You know, but
yeah.
I think I already knew what was coming for, because some people, first of all, people hate women. You know, and they have so many expectations of what a woman should be and how they should carry themselves. And if something bad happened to the woman, then it's the woman's fault. And that is old school traditional hatred and belittling of women and treating them like they're a second or fifth class citizen. Like, they don't have a room to F up. They don't have rooms to make mistakes. How dare you? How dare you? Bump all that. We are in a new world, baby, and it's so much better. It's so much yummier. Yeah. So I'm with you with that stuff, girl. But it was a lot of them that, you know, that dislike her. Yeah, and they dislike her for different reasons, too. But it's a lot of Megan Thee Stallion hate train.
Yes. And she was doing that on my channel. She kept saying that Megan is a HOE, just going off.
Okay, who not a HOE? Who ain't a hoe? Who ain't a hoe? Right. Please tell me somebody on social media that ain't no damn hoe. They all hoes.
She said that she don't care if she got shot because she's a HOE, and sometimes everybody.
Well, don't tell me no more, because I'm gonna get pissed off. Don't tell me no more. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I don't want to hear it, because I'm gonna get pissed off. I don't want to hear it.
That's how I felt. That's why I had to cut ties, because that's dangerous. And I'm pro woman. I'm always gonna be pro woman. I'm never gonna go against a black woman for some violent leprechaun. That's weird. So I was like, nah, I can't. You're doing too much. I can't. So I had to cut ties. But you know, everything, she's going downhill. Hopefully, people will, you know, keep her in prayer or something. I don't know.
So you were happy when the breakup took place?
I was grateful.
Grateful?
I'll never be happy for their breakup. They were a marvelous couple when things were good, but the truth is Marley is mentally unstable. She does not properly take care of herself or her men. She still drinks too much, and then she smokes weed and takes psychotropic drugs from her doctor. Not trying to violate any HIPAA, but it's motherfucking true. And when she's like that, she is manic for days. He's saying it's not true. I would never be attracted to somebody I call my little sister.
I remember a video when you first met Nosy Whole Life, when you first saw her.
I thought she was amazing.
Did you think she was attractive?
Of course she's attractive. I told her, and Willie Vanilli both, that I thought they were very sexy young people, but that's about it. So now I'm all over her because I think a beautiful woman. I'm bisexual. What does that have to do with the fact that our relationship was nothing more than two journalists working together on breaking stories and a friendship that turned into family? Like, the fuck? People are weird.
What is the one thing that people get wrong about you?
People actually think I give a fuck. People make that mistake with me all the time. My hashtag is authentic. Jag gives no fucks at all.
But when did you first feel that way? That you didn't give to...
That I didn't give a fuck?
Yeah.
When I survived that last little gang rape of mine. I died. Whatever I was before that moment no longer existed. And considering what happened to me, it never could. When you die and your heart is still beating, it's worse than actually dying. You know, when I was finally able to stand on my feet and limp to the bathroom after my boyfriend got back and called the private doctor because I couldn't go to the emergency, and I stood in front of the mirror, I don't even know what the fuck I saw. It wasn't me. Burns, cuts, bruises, dry blood. all kinds of human body waste in my hair. 5 men came through the door of me and my boyfriend's apartment, even though I was more than anything. And they stayed for 2 days and they did everything to butt kill me. I've had grown men toppling and penetrating my body at the same time, while more grown men held my mouth wide open and peed and defecated in my mouth until I vomited and laughed. Can't even remember how many times I choked. I was burned with 5 cigarettes, 2 cigars. When me and TJ first got together, she looked at my body while I was naked one day and she said, "God damn, how many scars do you have?"
Was it
and in our intimate moment when she was stalled, you know, like a cut from when they cut my thigh open trying to get my femoral to let me bleed out, and where they burned me with the cigar on everywhere, you know.
So you mean you don't give a about anything on this in this life?
No.
Nothing.
We're not supposed to.
Is that when you first began to use
what?
Any type of drugs?
I don't do drugs. I don't know why people keep saying that I do, but I don't. I was a drug dealer.
See, we learned something. We set the record straight. Or I should say, allegedly. These are the things that
I have agreed for a $500 cash app to do a live drug test online. Only thing you'll find in my system is a CBD and a little alcohol, but that's about it. And all that shit gets out real fast. So I don't understand.
So you mean I should ask a question off of that, a redirect on a Danielle?
This is our conversation. You can ask me whatever you like, love.
How do you know you have the truth about who Danielle Robertson is?
I'm very thorough in my investigation.
Well, she says she'll never be found. She's anonymous.
Yeah, I know. Jesus said he was never going to hell either. And he came to earth. Because this is hell. Make no mistake about that. A lot of people say a lot of things. Danielle Elizabeth Roberts says a lot of things. Danielle Elizabeth Allen says a lot of things. She's been saying a lot of things lately. I wonder what she's saying about that call I made to the district attorney about her doxing his information and encouraging people to harass him for false information.
Of lying last night about who I am, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. And yes, I do have the same birthday as you, Jaguar. As you see, I just showed you my driver's license. I have the exact same birthday as Jaguar Wright and Candy Burris from Escape. I have the exact same birthday. I have no reason to lie. I'm not a fake. I'm not a phony. I am not Dani Robertson.
Josh better shut up. Nobody playing around with that bot no more. Joshua Ray. Yeah, his name is Donna T. And yeah, you know, for y'all, you know, we'll call her Demiurge. And Demiurge knows this photo. Demiurge knows who's in this photo. Demiurge knows her perverted ass uncle is behind the BDBs. That's, you know, at her mama's 50th last birthday, the 50th anniversary of 50th birthday. That was her mama's last birthday. And like I said, keep mentioning my name. I just want you to keep mentioning my name because it's just going to get progressively worse. And I got time today. Yes, the reason why I went to New Orleans too. I had to talk to some important people. Yes, the reason why I went to New Orleans, because there was rumors that this person that was this Dani Robertson was based in Atlanta. I mean, in New Orleans. Why I keep saying Atlanta? Because I think that person was in Atlanta as well. But that's not the case. That she's not. That's not the same. That's not the person. Because YouTube is going to have to answer to a lot of the stalking and the cyber criminal activity that they've allowed on there. The theft of IPs. A lady that we all know. A YouTube troll that we all know. Your daddy is Rodney Earl. Rodney Earl. That's you an old ninja. When your name is like Rodney Earl. Rodney Earl? My name is Odell, and it's like, that's an old, my grandma gave me that name, though. You know, she was born in the 1919s, and she was born down south. So, you know, you got to understand, you know, Odell is like an old ass name.
I wonder what she's talking about right now regarding the conversation that I had with Lieutenant Evans yesterday at Bossier Parish Max, where the Candace Denise Davis is being held for a probation violation on a gun charge. He wasn't very happy about it at all. And he and I have a very good rapport. I mean, how often is it that a former visitor of a correctional facility can have a conversation with the warden on a hump?
In Texas.
I wonder what he's going to do about that. No, in Louisiana, in Bossier, plain deal in Louisiana, where I was arrested in the pool. Yeah. Dani got herself a jail account and started talking to my jailhouse group. And she's been giving her money all summer long for false information.
What do you think?
Discussing intimate details of her case online for content. The jail has been compromised. I already talked to the warden. I'm curious to see what Dani got to say now. there are real life consequences to these YouTube games. She's playing with people's lives for the sake of trying to find a way to slander my character, to hurt me in my business, and to publish lies about me day after day after day, to play a part in me and my dear TJ to be swatted live on camera because she was a part of that. Her phone number was already identified. She thought they couldn't track it down through that Google Voice number, but they did. Like I said, now might be a good time.
How do you think it is that Danielle Robertson can dox, I call it the pink circle?
Because she is being protected. She is related to an industry executive, and that is for sure.
An industry executive?
Yeah, she's very well protected, but anybody can get got. Anybody can be gotten to.
She said there are layers and layers and layers.
There are layers and layers and layers, and I've been untangling it all, especially since the swatting that actually provided us so much intel. Yeah, she messed up. Especially sending me those text messages with all those words in it.
So you do believe it is Danielle who swatted you?
I know she is a part of the plot. They found 35 phone numbers attached to this nonsense from different areas in the country. This is federal now. Like I said.
She says she uses these throwaway phones, these...
Yeah. She uses a lot of shit. I use a lot of shit too. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that she does, because the way she goes online is all attached to IP addresses.
Tell me about...
If you have a burner phone, and you decide that you're going to go live and tap into the network, especially on a construct like YouTube, the IP address is already going to be patched.
What crimes do you think she's committed?
Well, I know she's a cyber criminal. That I know for sure. And I do believe 85% of her criminal life is cyber, but I believe she's involved with a sex trafficker that I've been fighting against. You know, you can always tell something fishy when you see somebody from YouTube surfing the dark net.
At night?
Day and night. There's no way in the world a YouTube blogger should be found on the dark net.
She's going to say everything you say is a lie.
Of course.
And people are going to say, you're lying.
I'm sure. Don't that matter to me?
McClurg says you use the dark web.
I monitor it from time to time. Been monitoring for the past 15 years.
Back to the jail in the pink circle. She's had contact with someone inside of the jail. Not talking about, but I'm talking about someone.
Inmates, but she's been talking to an officer as well. I feel bad for that officer. That officer's about to lose their job.
Isha S. says she doesn't know any more than what you have revealed in your videos, Teddy. Here her TV says, I'm intrigued. Since you agree with me, my assessment, and the evidence points toward a certain someone, Danielle Elizabeth Allen, what clue did I use that convinced you that it was her?
You fired up, but you were trying to avoid yourself. And you were about to say something, and you stopped yourself. And then you didn't back up, but you made it very clear you were sidestepping that until another time. And that's when I knew you. Because if you had dropped it in that moment, that would have been the stupidest thing you could have done. And I'm glad you didn't. Because it emboldened her. She became very brazen. And all of that made it possible for her to make the mistake she made this month around me.
Want to know who Monica was? Oh, I know who Monica is. And Dani Robertson. That I went through that hell 4 years ago, and I don't like Dani. Dani wrote a petition against me. I can't stand that bitch. No, it didn't. It did. In fact, her petition made me more likable, to be honest with you. It backfired on her. And Dani tried to ruin my life. And I was there for all of the Monica, Nosy, Sherelle, Rabbit mess. I was right in the middle of it. And that's a part of my life I don't want to relive. Her petition against me did shit. But I want no part of it, honey. I'm sorry. I don't want to be involved. I mean, I really haven't even thought about Dani in 3 years, honestly. And to answer your question, I was told by some idiot that Dani was Monica's daughter, and I misspoke. That was years ago. Dani was Monica's daughter, and then I felt a certain way because it doesn't matter. You know, I'm good with Monica. I'm good with Sherelle. I don't want to be in that mix. I thought people figured out her identity long ago. Does she still do that computer voice?
First of all, I have not watched John's full video, but I am responding to what I have watched. Just when I was about to leave, John sat his lying ass up on his panel and lied on me. Okay? John and Monica, if you're in on this too, I don't know if it was planned or not, because it looks like he just threw it out there. But if I find out that you are in on this lie, then you are on my list too. The fuck? Well, John was already on it for using the N-word. Again, let's be clear. I don't have a personal relationship with John. We are not friends, and he does not run my motherfucking channel. Okay? However, he has messaged me a few times. He messaged me about joining Monica and him on a conference call to squash the beef with Blue Waffle, and I declined. He also messaged me about joining a panel to discuss Sherelle, and I also declined. And another time, it was about Nosy doxing someone that he knew. Okay? Okay, we got that. Other than that, I don't know him, and he does not know me. He is just deflecting, and he's mad because I said that he is canceled. And John, you are canceled. You cannot use the N-word. There's no justifications or excuses for it. And anyone that has lied on my name and is involved with John's mess is now on my shit list too. I am definitely not an English middle-aged white woman. He just said that to discredit me. So yeah, John, you are canceled. I am not a sellout like Monica and Heidi. I will always stand by my people and for what is right. Instead of getting on camera, apologizing like a decent human with human decency, you sat your ass up there, your privileged white ass up there and lied on my motherfucking name and tried to throw other people under the bus like Rabbit to save your own white ass. The fuck? I'm sick of people trying me, I swear. And let's be clear. John did not send me out to Sherelle. He just shared my channel because he has beef with her too. That's it. Jesus, take the wheel, because if I continue to drive, all hell is going to break loose. I'm going to look into this further and get back to y'all because I don't react off of emotion. I like to think things through. Okay? But yeah, Dani Savage is about to be unleashed on some of y'all. Basically, I hopped on here to say that I stand by my message and my people to cancel John Yates. John is just trying to take away my voice. He knows that I am a leader on here with influence to get him canceled. So he wanted to discredit me and take away my voice. That has happened a lot throughout history, okay, with our people, Black people. The dominant race, white people, have tried to take away our voice, silence us, so we can't fight back. And since I have been trusted by my people to speak out for them, I will not sit back and allow that to happen. When he wanted me to join him on a panel, I told him that I don't want to use my voice because I don't want more innocent people to be doxxed by crazy people trying to unmask avatars. He lied on me because he thought that I would not speak the truth. A white racist man will never silence me and try to discredit me to avoid being canceled. And that's the only reason that I am live right now, to let y'all know that I still stand by what I said. John Yates and Jennifer Love Spewitt are both canceled. And as for the Black people in this sector who continue to say that I am white, stop the self-hate and stop internalizing racism. Black people, Black women can be talented and intelligent. It's called Black girl magic. We are leaders. We are inventors. We are
the whole stuff with Monica and Nosy and all that. It all blew up so fucking fast. And then Dani was like someone who supported Monica and me, and then without notice, she turned on me and Monica. But everybody else did too. Like Rabbit was also involved, and she was team me and Monica, and then she wasn't. Like, it was a mess, a real fucking mess. And I was caught in the middle. Did you want to come up? I'll drop the link for you. Did you want to come up so we can bang this out real quick? Yeah, I'm okay with it. Give me 1 second. I gotta refill Big Carl here because I feel like I'm gonna need it. Hold on. Okay, let's do this.
Why don't you do all that bullshit from your All About the Tea channel? Say it with your motherfucking big wide chest, Monica. Do that shit from your All About the Tea channel. I did it from Nosy Whole Life, bitch. I didn't run and hide and tell everybody who you were, Kenya. Because Monica is a fucking liar and a fraud and a loser. Since Monica and her minions cannot leave me alone, then I guess I just need to just go in my file. I guess I'll just go in my file and just tell everything. I mean, I guess I'll just tell everything. And Lenny the way Lenny talks, that's going to be awkward Thanksgiving. I was done when I saw idiots following Dani, another avatar black woman will never learn. We know.
So how I came to know Dani was it was during like the whole like Monica show, that whole thing, and Dani and Rabbit were two people that were pro Monica and pro me, and I would speak to the both of them like together, like we were all one team, and then Dani and Rabbit had a fight. And then that dissolved that. And then
why did they have a fight, if I can ask you?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. All I know is that like I let me see if I can go into my Twitter. I know I talked to Dani on Twitter. Monica didn't have that many people fighting for her. So the few like me, Heidi was another one, Dani and Brad, like we were all like on Monica's side because Monica was getting railroaded by like old former panelists and stuff like that.
I know about the Pledge situation.
That's what started it. And I was a panelist for both Monica and Sherelle, and I was kind of like caught in the middle because they were Monica and Sherelle were two big shots, and I was like, on the rise. But I can't find it. I don't
it's okay.
But Dani, Dani and Rabbit were both on Monica's side, and then they had a falling out, and then like I guess Dani turned on Monica and me, and that's when Dani was with the robot voice and this.
But did she not come because of the Monique Tolbert interview?
Well, Monique Tolbert, wasn't she the one that like had her husband on the screen?
Yes, exactly. Like that.
And
so Deb was asking him to say teacup.
Was Monica? They all thought that Monique Tolbert was Monica.
Yes, I know that Nosy Ho, I think she believed that that's what I think. And then I think that's the moment that Dani came out because someone she loved was being attacked. Isn't that correct?
I don't know. Like I can say that I know who Monica is, and no one's even been close to being fucking right about it.
Yeah, that Kenya thing or the camera slip was clearly fake as fuck with the respect.
Oh, when she was on my live?
Yeah. I'm sorry. The ribs. I'm sorry. I don't believe that.
Monica had been through a lot. Monica was making very good money on YouTube. She was a force to be reckoned with. Like, her views were amazing. She was getting housewives to come on and do, something that other YouTubers felt like. I personally never did anything shitty or say anything bad to Dani.
Why did she turn on you?
I don't know. All I can think of is that, like, back in the day, I was a much bigger name. Like, now I'm just like forgotten about. Like, I'm expired. I'm canceled. So
you're not forgotten. I remember you.
It's different now because back then, like, I was on top. All I could say is that, like, maybe Dani thought that it would behoove her to attack me because I was like a big shot and she would get views, which she did off me. And that's it. But I really haven't thought about Dani Robertson in a long ass time. I thought she fizzled out. Like, from you, I thought she was someone who was there and then she was gone. Because, there's a revolving door of people on YouTube that like come and go. And I thought Dani was just done. And Dani did a lot of shitty things to me, like by writing that petition, which only did me, which only made me more popular.
Yes. So what else did she do? Like what she does is stupid. What did she do?
The petition, I would say, would be like the brunt of it. After the, and I think the petition is still up, but it fizzled out. The petition didn't go anywhere. Like any petition, like no petition that like does anything for like it's all bullshit.
It is
all bullshit. Very. And but she didn't cancel me. Like, the petition she wrote it made me more popular. Like, so it kind of had a backwards. Like, you're talking about AT2. Like these are people like who I haven't thought about in years. I don't even. I wouldn't even. I haven't even thought about him in a long time. It's just weird to me, like that all this stuff is coming up again. Like so.
Mm-hmm. It's coming up because, well, because of myself and because of 82 also was doing like a whole Monica the Avatar documentary.
Wait, what?
Monica the Avatar, all about the tea documentary.
Is this recent?
Yeah.
News to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that all brought it back up. And since I know that Dani started with Monica, I'm curious as to know what made her her. Because I wasn't there.
The only thing I could think of is like, I was there and Annie was a sideliner who showed support to Monica and me, but mostly Monica, and defended her, because like I said, like there was only a handful of people that were involved. And, I think with Dani and like I might be like feeling here, but like Nosy Ho was making tons of fucking money off Monica. Like
yes, she was.
Like was it 30,000 a month or some shit like that? Like she was making a lot of money, and it was just a couple of months. So and like that was like the big thing. Like who is Monica? Who is the Avatar? Who is this? Who's that? And maybe like, and this is just me like giving you an educated guess. Maybe Dani saw like that. The real money was not being friends with Monica, but being against her and being against anybody who supported Monica, i.e. me.
You think Dani is an enemy of Monica?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Why? What happened? She just saw the money?
Shit to Monica after the fact.
What did she do?
Oh, she made a lot of lies about Monica. And, after she was singing her praises, and she turned on her and said, like, no, she's a liar. She's a fake.
What?
Just like she did with me.
But you is because of the bad word. Her. Yeah, but why would she turn on Monica?
She had already turned on me before I had said that.
What? Why?
Oh, yeah,
why? Did she not give a reason?
We were all, me, Monica, Dani, and Rabbit were like a team. And then Dani and Rabbit started fighting, and then they doxed each other, or they tried to dox each other.
What the
and
hell?
Those two split off, and then then Rabbit kind of turned on both me and Monica, and Dani did the same thing, because the money to be made was against me and Monica, as opposed to like supporting me and Monica, and using the Nosy Ho template. Like Nosy was making so much fucking money, like what Monique told her. Like Monique, that poor woman, never what she got. Like like that was never her. And like, I mean, they thought it was like the CEO of Bojangles Chicken was Monica. Like,
yeah, I heard that
8 million different ideas about who she was, and like it never really mattered. Like, who cared? Like, who Monica was? Like, it
except if she's hurting people, because that's why I care about who Dani is.
How many times was Rabbit proven to be a liar? Why isn't anyone doing a video about how she lied about the NDA? You see the selective outrage? I didn't see one video about that. Not one. But do you not see how many people are posting about this? Trees, it's on the screen wall. She has no issue with this woman, but she's taking it upon herself. If you guys do not think that they are dangling something over Tree's head, you guys have to be absolutely, I don't want to insult anyone, but you guys have to be out of your fucking mind. We don't know her personally, but from what we know on YouTube, we do know that she is a person who speaks her voice. She seems like she's not afraid, almost comparable to me. Isn't it quite obvious that they're dangling something over her head? I know that there's a lot of people that won't say it outright. I know her subscribers have to be wondering, something is not right. I don't know what's going on with the subscribers, but everything that they say is happening over here is actually happening over there. I never, ever, ever, not one time said that anyone who's over on that channel can't come over here on this channel. Please do their dirty work. And Trees, listen, because I'm not with the same narrative that majority of the people is with, I have a problem. They're trying to shut me down. They don't want me to speak. Notice how Rabbit or Dani didn't post anything on their community wall about my subscribers? No, they're letting Trees do their dirty work. And Trees, listen, you can hear it in her voice. She's getting tired, okay? Could you imagine? To be honest, she does not have any beef with me. I have no beef with her. You know where the beef come in? It's fake beef. She's being told what to do. Yeah, she called Tayl's grandmother. She called Tayl's grandmother on live and had a whole conversation with this lady and told her about her granddaughter. I said nothing negative about Auntie last night. Nothing. And look what they did. Twist the narrative. Got people in my comment section leaving videos, comments talking about how I'm harassing an elderly lady. Are you fucking kidding me? Selective outrage? And it's not even selective outrage because I didn't even say anything negative about the lady at all. I'm positive she didn't go listen to what I said on her own. I'm positive her niece, Dani, she claims it's not her real niece, but that's what she calls her. I'm positive she ran the narrative over there with her. Nobody said nothing about it. Nothing about what she did when she called Tayl's grandmother. Like I said last night, what if the lady had a pacemaker? What if that would have, upset her and something bad would have happened? But you guys know when I said about her teaching her child ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, it was in reference to parenting. It had nothing to do with sexualizing a child and me being a predator. They're trying to push a narrative and say that my subscribers are supporting a predator. That's fucked up. You can't just say I'm sorry and that's just it. You affected my channel. You caused people to be afraid to come to my channel. You twisted a narrative, Dani, and had people unsubscribe from my channel. You guys had people leaving negative, horrible comments in my channel. You can't just say I'm sorry and everything is honky-dory. The shit is crazy to me. I know Thursday night, I was talking a lot of shit because I was upset. And I threatened and I said, I fucking dare you to post my subscribers on your page in the morning. I dare you. Go back and listen to it. I was pissed. Okay? What else could they say to get to me, to stop me? Why was it important to come and interrupt my live at 9:30 in the morning to tell me that? When I sat back and I thought about it, I'm like, okay, but how would you know that I'm saying something if you don't log on and click on my page? It was a way to stop me. That's what this is all about. Stopping me because I have my own mind, because I won't get down. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people are listening to what they are pushing. But I finally had enough and I'm matching energy now. Is it even worth it? Like, why am I having and I express myself and say what I feel? Isn't this America? Why do I have to think about what I should say, what I shouldn't say, if someone's going to be upset? Like, I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just stating my opinion. The shit is annoying. And that's the thing that bothers me and make me not even want to do YouTube anymore. It's okay. Yeah, selective people could do whatever they want. That's the problem. And I've never, ever been a follower. And that's against YouTube policy. It's against YouTube policy. But Rabbit or Dani, they won't do that. They won't do that. They leave it for the help. Exactly. And Rabbit on her backup channel a couple weeks ago telling people to report AT2 for whatever with children. Now, come on now. How you gonna report something with no fucking victim? No victim. But 150 plus people sit there when she's verbally abusing her own child. What happened there? Where's the outrage? Where's the mandated reporters there? Where's the people calling and saying something about that? Where? Selective outrage.
And what I do know is that Danielle Robertson or Allen is a rat. And if you take a rat and you put it in a bucket and you heat it up, you probably seen it happen on a few movies. They did it on one of the Fast and Furious. But if you put that rat in that bucket, if you heat that bucket up, the heat will become so intense that thing will eat you whatever it has to eat you to get out. I think I finally got a bucket on Dani. That's just time somebody turned on fire. I got her so innocently, she got up in the middle of the night, was sitting on the toilet doing a live last night. Then you got her other little minion in incoming outgoing up there in Chicago, running around following people, other YouTubers kids home from school.
No, let's see. Someone says Diar's voice was in the audio. Did you hear the audio?
What audio?
Maybe they're saying the interrogation or
what interrogation? What are they talking about?
Daniel Elizabeth Allen.
What about her?
You know about that interrogation, right?
Interrogation.
Yeah. I'm Sergeant McCullough. You met Lieutenant Richards?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he explain to you that we're not playing?
Yeah, I understand. This is serious.
It can go one or two ways. You can go to jail. It's just an extra line I have to type.
I'm not going to jail.
First time you lie to me, you will go to jail.
I understand.
Okay? Today's date is July the 28th, 2016, with the Lake Charles Police Department. Reference case number 166574. Your first name is Danielle Allen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had it before. Do you understand? You understand that?
Understand what?
I'm going to read each one of these
okay.
to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you understand them, put your initials in the line provided before it. When earlier today?
I'm not sure what time.
Before breakfast, after
Wait,
breakfast,
so I don't
around
have to answer
lunch?
any questions?
You don't have to do anything if
Okay,
you don't
no,
to.
I don't want
All right. At this time, you're under arrest for accessory after the fact to attempted first degree, or correction, second degree murder.
Wait, what's going on?
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest for
not answering
accessory
questions?
after the fact
What? Hold on. Stop. We're not going to ask you any more questions, okay?
because you requested an attorney.
Stop
No,
a
ma'am.
minute.
Oh, because
Stop a minute.
No, y'all didn't say
It
that.
is not your time to talk.
Stop
Hush.
for 1 minute.
Y'all didn't say that.
What did I tell you a while ago?
You said
we
that.
know. Wait a minute.
No, okay,
We're
I'll
talking.
let you. Sorry.
I told you a while ago when I come in and introduce myself. I told you, be honest with us. We know things already, okay?
Okay, that's the thing. My dad told me.
Still not your time to talk.
I don't care what your dad told you. I know we know things. We know where you've been. We know where you at yesterday, okay?
I was at work yesterday.
It's not your time to talk yet.
So you wanted to play this game, and I told you what the outcome of this game was going to be.
So you said be honest.
Be honest.
You told me ask questions, and I said I
ask questions.
You said that I wasn't going to be under arrest, though. You didn't.
No, I never told you that.
Okay, was that not? I'm not being funny. No, I really haven't been through this before. Was that not for me to know?
What?
That if I didn't answer any questions, the only reason I don't want to be involved is because I understand there's a dead baby involved, and to me, he's a very.
Do you understand that dead baby kid? Your damn baby?
Sir, calm down. I just wanted to. I'm pregnant. I don't want to.
By the way, like she said,
oh wait,
you're under arrest.
No, that's fine. No, I understand it. But one thing
You requested an attorney and you don't want to talk to us anymore. We're done.
I can talk.
The conversation's
I can talk to y'all. But one thing I want y'all to.
I understand that.
I'm just really scared.
Calm down. I understand that you asked to talk to us again.
Oh my God, Michelle. I'll tell you everything. I know exactly where we went.
Before we talk to you again, I'm going to have to advise you of your rights again. We have to go over this form again, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
A while ago, you stated you wanted an attorney, correct?
Do I need one?
Listen to me. A while ago, you stated you wanted an attorney, all right? Then you wanted to talk with us. Are you waiving that right to have the attorney here now?
Like, meaning I'm saying I don't need one?
I'm just asking you. Are you waiving the right of an attorney to be here right now?
Yeah.
On your own will.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to do this.
No, it's fine.
No one asked you to do that. Like I said earlier, Danielle, all we want is the truth, okay? When we got here the first time, that's all I said to you. Be honest.
It's not that.
That's all I asked you was earlier. Be honest, okay?
No, I want you to know it's not that I'm not trying to be.
We're going to let you
We're
explain.
going to let you talk.
We're going to let you talk all you want to talk.
All we want is honesty.
Okay.
Just like I told you before, we know things that you probably didn't know we knew.
Yeah.
Okay. So just be honest with it from the beginning. What you know, what you were told, what you did, what he said, whatever. From A to Z.
Okay.
When was the last time you talked to Larry
I
Champ?
have a question.
Okay.
Can I just tell y'all what's going on?
Yeah.
And
You know what? Go with that. You tell us what's going on, and then we'll come back.
Last night after church, we went. Me and Kenesha went to church on what is that big church on the corner by the roundabout by the Tucson Bridge.
Going by Prion Lake Park.
Yeah, it's a really big parking lot.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's kind of like a newer church.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're talking
name
about.
of it, but okay. He called me during service, and he just sounded like something wasn't right. At this point, I promised on everything that I didn't know that he was wanted for this. I didn't even talk to my dad yet, which that's what I found out today. But anyways, he called me and said, I have to turn myself in. He said something going on, and I'll explain to you later. I just want to see you in grace before I go. I said, okay.
So it was right when service ended. Not really sure time. Maybe it was 8:30 or 9, but it wasn't 10 yet. He came and Kanisha took my car. I told her to go. I didn't tell her where we were going. It was a silver Impala. Silver Impala. It was not new but not old.
2 or 4 door.
It's a 4-door. It has a sticker on the back, I think.
Sticker?
Yeah, like something in the glass in the back.
Is it like a temp tag or it's
it's like a design.
A design? Okay.
Or something. That's cool. I remember. I don't know. The guy actually that was driving, his name is Gary.
Gary?
Mm-hmm. I don't know his real name. I just know I've seen him around.
He a white guy, black guy?
He's black.
About how old is he?
He's older. Yeah, he's
when you
older.
say older, what are you talking?
He's older than 30, definitely. Okay, so yeah, we left there. I got in the car, me and Gracie. I remember taking everything out of my purse, the car seat. Told Kanisha to go. We got in the car. He was driving.
Who was driving?
Gary.
Gary was driving.
Tim was already in the back when they pulled up. Got in the car and we went to Sulphur. And I've been here before, but not in those trailers. I've been in the area. There's some white trailers. When you get off the highway, you have to go through a back road. I seen a CSC bank, and I don't know, maybe the plants or something. I don't know. It's a really long road, but that's how we got there.
Did you cross railroad tracks?
No.
Let's go north or south.
We were going north. It's like when you get off the bridge.
First, second, third exit.
No, first exit. When you get off right there, there's a stoplight. You pass it up. You don't go to the plants. There's a light before the plants. You turn right.
So y'all went south back over the interstate?
No, we not back over the interstate. Interstate's back that way. We got off the interstate.
When you come off the interstate,
there's a light.
Did you go this way or you went this way?
No, not back that way towards Chili's. Back the other way.
So you went south.
South. There's a light after all of this stuff, and I remember taking a right. It's a really long road. I remember seeing the bank. You get to that stop sign after a long road. There's some trailers on your left-hand side, but you can also get to them the other way too. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
You passed up Cracker Barrel and Jack in the Box.
I seen Cracker Barrel.
Please talk to me.
You don't know Danielle Elizabeth Allen was interrogated?
By who?
Oh, you don't know the story?
What story? Please tell.
Oh, well, I've told that story. Danielle Elizabeth Allen was arrested in 2016.
Really?
For her part in being an accessory after the fact.
Oh, really? What crime? Right there.
Well, the charges eventually were dropped. She was an accessory after the fact to a murder of a 4-month-old.
He said he woke up that next day around 1 or 2, and they were sleeping, and he left. That's what he told me. I remember him talking to Gary, and he said that something about, I can't believe this. They're charging me with such and such. I don't know exactly what it was, but they're charging me with such and such, and I'm going to jail for this. Turn myself in, blah, blah, blah. But his main thing is...
I don't think he said blah, blah, blah.
No, not precisely. You know what I mean? Yeah, his thing is he was sleeping, so he doesn't understand why he's been charged, and that's the story I heard.
And when did he tell you this?
That was he didn't tell me. I just heard him talking in Nosy. That was today.
So he didn't tell you nothing about anything.
That was last night. Sorry.
Since this incident occurred.
I didn't even know. It sounds crazy. I didn't even know he had twins with Courtney. To my concern, the last child they had was Winnie and Gracie. My child is the same age, actually. They have a little boy that's in custody also, that's not in town. That was the boy. I was under the impression that was the one that died.
So you knew nothing about the twins?
No, didn't know he had twins at all.
Danielle, it's my opinion. I don't know about you. You're holding shit back. You're not telling us everything.
No.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, ask me anything. I'll tell you.
You're beating around the bush. I know you and Larry talked about this.
Talked about what? The baby?
The whole situation.
Oh, no. Y'all think he would tell me I'm not being funny, but no, seriously. Y'all don't know him. He wouldn't tell me. he's really scared of my dad. And I remember him making a comment actually a long time ago, basically saying something, he wouldn't do something around me because of my dad being a cop.
Okay.
Which he was being funny at the moment.
Doing something around you, and you and him having a discussion about a dead 4-month-old baby.
Well, I asked him when I first
I know
heard
y'all
about this.
talked about this shit. Plain and simple.
Oh no, I promise to God, and I'm a Christian. I don't play with that. He did not tell me any details. The only details he told me was the times he went to Courtney's house and that he was asleep. That's the only thing he told me. He didn't say anything about when I heard about the I think they said alcohol or something in the baby system. He really didn't have much to say about that either. So I'm asking him, how did the baby get alcohol in a crib? Because he told me the baby died from suffocation. And I don't even know if that's true.
When did he tell you this?
This was when it first happened.
How do you know the baby died of suffocation?
He said the baby had a ring or something around its face. Is that true?
He told you. I mean,
you don't know.
Oh, we know.
Okay, he lies all the time, so probably not even true. But yeah, he said the baby died from suffocation, and that when he got to the scene, y'all wouldn't let him in the house. Y'all wouldn't let anybody in the house, but he pushed himself through, and that's how he seen the baby with the ring around his mom. He said that Courtney told him that whenever she found the baby, she pulled the thing off her, and there was throw up and everything inside the bottle salt.
Sounds like y'all had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah, when it first happened, yeah. That's what he told me what happened.
So you talk about it, all about it then, but when he shows up at the church and picks you and your baby up,
No, he seemed he knew more than what he was telling me. That's what it seemed like. He was acting
you get in the car with him
strange.
and go to somewhere you don't know with your child.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where you're at. He says nothing to you at all.
He was really not.
Then you go to sleep. You wake up. He's not there. You're in a house where you don't know these people. You're with your child. He just leaves you there. Then you talk to him on and off during the day.
So he calls from his number and...
Okay.
You never said, what the fuck are you doing leaving me over here? Some people I don't know.
No, you think I didn't say that? Yeah, of course I said that. If it was just me, I wouldn't have cared, but my daughter was there.
And?
Okay. Let me get back to the number. Let me have the password so I can go get that number. We're going to find this man. That's enough of this crap.
Yeah.
Write the password right here.
What is this?
This is about residence. You can skip this part.
Okay. I just need
It's giving us voluntary permission to search.
No, I just need to know what exactly are y'all pulling off of it in detail.
We just told you.
No, besides the numbers.
Numbers and text messaging between you and Larry.
Just me and him strictly? I mean, me and that number strictly?
You and Larry. That's all we care about. What is so hard to understand about that?
I mean, it's...
I understand what you're saying.
It's a phone, yeah. I was about to say, it's like a lot of...
I do lots of phones. I know what's on everybody's phone.
Oh, okay.
And I don't care about that shit.
There's nothing on there that can shock us. We don't care about anything than what pertains to Larry.
Well, it's not any... the only way y'all will know is if y'all see, but it's not text messages because this number I never seen before.
It's just like this. You have the right to stop answering questions. After you give us permission...
What is that one saying pertaining to?
You have the right to say, no, you got to stop searching it. You can stop...
Oh, we're doing this in front of each other?
What? Doing what?
The phone.
No, the equipment's in my room. Okay. This just says you can stay, I don't want you to search it. If I start downloading the stuff and you say, no, stop, then I'll stop. That's all that says.
I don't want to look like I'm hiding anything. That's the reason I want to give y'all.
Well, secret is you do look like you're hiding something.
But
it's obvious.
And the longer you sit there and haul around and having a breakdown over a phone, unless it's got in there, I killed somebody, I don't give a fuck what's on it.
Oh, no, it doesn't have that then. But that's what I'm asking. What are y'all looking at exactly? If it's not that number, y'all not looking at the text messages?
I don't care about the text messages.
I
need that
conversations between you and Larry.
And that number?
Yes.
Okay.
You and the 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 phones Larry owns. Because he owns more than one.
No, he only has one.
He owns more than one.
He's got more than one.
Oh well, he lies to me all the time, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
But I want to do this all together. Can we do that?
Sign right here. No, the machine is
the machine's in another room.
No, am I going to go with
No,
you?
we're staying here.
Well, how am I going to stop y'all if
I'm going there? She's going to yell at me. It's not that hard. You're worrying about something that shouldn't be a worry. What's on the phone you don't want us to see?
No, it's not that. I have a question. Why can't I just give y'all the number?
You don't know.
You don't know the number.
I need. If I look at my phone,
I'm not going to hand you.
No, you don't have to hand me. I'll let you type.
I'm not going to hand you a phone.
I'll let you type in my password. I'll give you my password. Let you type it in front of me, though.
I'm not going to give you a phone
because I just need to know if y'all are strictly looking at.
Okay, listen to
What
me.
do you want? What do you not
What are
want
you
us to
hiding
see?
on the phone?
No, listen, it's not that. This is my personal phone. Everything on the phone I don't want anybody to see.
I understand that.
No, you're not, because you think I'm hiding something.
This is my personal phone.
Do you want me to go on your phone right now?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. But if I'm sitting in your chair and they're saying, all I want is this, this, and this, you can have my phone. Take whatever you want on it.
To go look through your text messages.
I don't give a shit because I ain't done nothing wrong.
But that's if I knew y'all were going strictly to a call off, and that sounds really
just
bad.
told you what we were doing. The program downloads everything. We do not look at everything. We only want the number. The program doesn't know, go look for this number because you don't know what the fucking number is.
I want every date and time you talk to Larry at that number, at his old number.
Oh, his old number. I can tell you now, that phone is going. I didn't even see that phone last night.
We ain't worried about it. Okay.
Yeah, that phone.
Do you want to give me the password, yes or no?
No, I won't. I feel a lot of pressure.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're good.
Well, that's up to you.
Anything else that you don't want to tell us? You know where Larry's at?
I don't.
All right, here's your phone. You said you're going to tell me the password. What is it? Tell me. I'm not going to give you something that you can erase.
I can do it in front of y'all on my hands.
Just tell me. I'll do it in front of you. And then you can show me the number. Go to the call log. Then you can lock it back. Then you can, you get it back when you leave. You keep telling me you don't want to look like you're hiding. What the hell does this look like?
You said, I will tell you, give your number in front of me.
No, I will do it.
You are not holding this phone where you can hit a button and erase the phone.
In front of y'all? In front of y'all? I'll lay it on the table.
What is it? Just tell me.
I'll touch it. If the phone's back in my possession, I'll do it.
And you don't understand. I'm not letting you touch the phone because you can erase the phone.
In front of y'all?
Yes. The click of a button.
I wouldn't do that in front. I know your ears off, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't try that.
It's not that hard. Tell me the number. We'll look. You show me the phone number he called you from. We lock it back.
If you press the button, he probably called. No, okay, he didn't. Yeah, the number would have been right.
He knows where you're at right now.
How?
I guarantee he does.
How does he know? He doesn't know where.
I promise you he knows.
No,
like I said, I think you're withholding a whole lot right now.
He doesn't know where I'm at.
How this story holds, this whole story started with you being honest.
I told him.
Was Gary there when the officers got there to you?
He had already left.
What you want to do?
I heard that do it myself.
What's the difference? I can't let you touch it. I can't let you touch it. You can erase an iPhone with a click of one button.
But
I don't care. You can tell me all you want. I'm not going to.
I know it's actions. That's why we're going to do it.
I'm not going to give you that opportunity.
Okay. Well, don't.
We can't do that.
Okay. Don't do it then. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. After talking, go for it. Hold on. Just leave it on the table.
Okay. All right, I'm looking at my password.
Just type in the password and give us his number.
But please don't tell him I gave this to him.
Go to the call log.
This is the number. 9094575. I talked to him.
9094575. Right there.
9094575.
This is the 3 times I said I talked to him. Few calls, you can see, I missed it. And that's it. This is the number. I remember it was Bridge.
Who lives in Bridge?
Oh, I don't know. Not so long. We never been there. He never said anything about Bridge.
And there's no text message to that number?
No. Here you go. Oh, sorry. This is when I missed the call.
And what time was that? 6:15.
Same time he called. If you go back, it's not other.
Okay.
Well,
or Will. You said Will. What do you mean Will?
Oh, no.
You just said Will.
This is his old number. Right here. This was yesterday at 4:48. And this is old number.
At 4:48 yesterday, he texted you from his old number?
No, I texted him. As you can see, it's all in green. He wasn't talking to me even Tuesday. Let's see. Only 2 messages he sent me.
Okay, you can log it.
Will he know that I gave that?
I've already told you that, no. I'm really not in the habit of telling people where I get information.
Make sure it's locked. It's locked? Okay, here.
Wait, I thought y'all
I'm gonna turn it off.
When you leave.
Oh, okay.
You don't get it now.
I'm turning it off. Watch me when I turn it off. Come on, bud.
You have to do it this way, but has the case on it. Can we leave the phone in here?
I'm putting it with your keys and all that outside. All right, Dan, we're going to conclude this interview, okay? It's, according to my watch, 8:25 p.m. Any questions before we're done?
Yeah, what is this recording for?
We interviewed you.
I know.
We record all interviews.
Where is it going to?
This is part of a homicide investigation of a 3-month-old baby.
No, I understand. That's fine.
I mean, what do you think it's going to do?
No, where is it going to? For what purposes?
A homicide investigation. It's plain and simple. What do you think it's for?
I just, is it going to be used in court or a trial or?
Whatever they need for it to be used in.
Who?
Courts.
Okay. So, I can I get my phone and keys?
We'll be back in a minute.
I mean, she tells everybody that's a lie.
Well, she says she's not Danielle Elizabeth Allen.
I mean, yeah.
But Danielle Elizabeth Allen, and I'm just going to be, exact. It was, the charges were dropped.
I mean, if I was on the hook for unaliving a baby, the first thing I would do if I made it out of that would be change my name and my social security number. That'd be smart thing, too. Because regardless, if you were convicted or not, if that charge made it to paper and that paper made it to public record, it's going to go on your background check. Whether you were innocent or not. Am I wrong? I still have the abduction charge on my background check. And I beat it. But it's still there that I was charged with a felony. So, if that was true, the smartest thing for her to do would be to change her name and see if she can get a new social security number.
But Danielle Elizabeth Allen did not change her name.
You're such a smart girl.
Dani is doing illegal shit. That's why I'm looking for. That's why people are looking for her.
I'm just surprised that she's still like anonymous. I would think after all this time, like
she's trying really hard to not be to stay anonymous right now. Like she's trying really hard. But why would you think that she would fizzle out? Didn't she look like a force to be reckoned with? Dani?
No, not on my end, because when she made that petition against me, it made me more popular. I laughed it off. I mean, the petition is still up.
Yeah, it's a stupid thing.
If she was a force to be reckoned with, she would not have made me more popular. I mean, I said a horrible word. And thanks to her, I got more support.
Ridiculous.
Asked back the petition. But I think that's because people know, like, when I said that, I was reading a comment, and it wasn't, like, intentionally hurtful.
I don't know about that.
She wanted to capitalize on it.
Yes, but when you say she turned on Monica, it seems that she started having a lot of popularity when she went against Nosy Ho, and Nosy Ho was against Monica.
Right.
So was she against Nosy and Monica at the same time?
I think by the time that Dani turned on Monica, Nosy was already written off. Like, Nosy had already lost her YouTube channel, and then she tried to make a new one, and then it got taken down because YouTube already, Nosy lost her channel. And she tried to make a few more channels, which were taken down like very quickly. So Nosy was kind of done. She made her money, and then nobody took Nosy seriously anymore after that. And there was like a vacuum. There was like a void where Nosy was out of the picture, but people still felt like there was money to be made off this whole Monica thing. So, in my opinion, Dani jumped in to take Nosy's place to try and capitalize on the money that was to be made, because talking about Monica or any of that shit was like a big money grab 3 or 4 years ago.
Dani was trying to find the identity of Monica.
Oh yeah.
Only like Tails and the Basement Avatar and Royal Blue Tarot. Oh yeah, you like those people, so you didn't mention them. Last time I checked, Blue Waffle is the biggest cyberbully in this sector with no bottom. Oh, but she gets a pass because you were on her panel before. And you hang out with the Basement Avatar, so she also gets a pass. So, to me, you've involved yourself in the beef, and you're quite messy. Moreover, I've already stated why I don't use my voice, and I've stated that Nosy and the psychos will stalk and dox innocent people to try and find out who I am. So why give them a voice sample? However, I have used Station Head a few times, and that's because I wanted to chat with my loyal subscribers. However, I stopped using it because of y'all weirdos who are obsessed with being a voice analysis expert. Go watch my Nosy's new sham investigation video and watch how crazy she was acting, analyzing voices, and how she was saying that someone sounded like the voice when they didn't. So, to protect other innocent people from getting doxxed, I will not give the bird brains a voice sample.
Today I want to talk about the psychology of a bully, namely a cyberbully. And my first thoughts on it are that an individual who, such as Dani, who hides herself or themselves.
And you don't have to hide yourself to be a cyberbully, and there are different stages of hiding yourself. For example, Nosy was on camera but she was still hiding who she was and hiding her past. And there are other bullies on here that show their face, like Blue Waffle, but she's a crack-headed hooker with nothing to lose. I've already admitted that I have stuff to lose, haha. Like that's not a fucking secret, yeah bird brain. I'm not a $10 hooker like Blue Waffle or a $3 sex worker like Nosy. I have stuff to lose. Also, I'm not a full-time entertainer or YouTuber who plans to make a living off of entertaining people. Entertainers get more grace than some other professions or careers.
Now, with the cyberbullying, there is a psychology behind a person who is a cyberbully. Okay, you can't say specifically what it is if you don't know the person and they haven't shared their personal experiences with you, or their frustrations, their angers, their anxieties, their aggressions. But in general, there are a few reasons why a person becomes a cyberbully. And it can be them wanting to, not feeling comfortable lashing out with the aggression that they have in their everyday life. And that anonymity of hiding behind a computer screen, hiding behind a computer voice allows them to be able to do that pretty much without consequence, right?
Okay, if there is no way of knowing why someone is a bully without talking to that person, and then at the end she says that she knows who I am, even though she doesn't. So, let's say she knew who I was. Then that makes it worse because she's clearly diagnosing whoever she thinks I am. I can't. Who am I then? You bird brain. You don't know, and yet here you are making a 2-hour video rambling about nonsense. I've already stated why I came here, and I've already stated that I'm free to respond to others who come at me too. And I've called myself a bully that bullies the bully. So what's new? That isn't a secret. Who gon' check me, boo? It's a free country. To me you're just another nut who thinks I'm multiple people. And one more thing, most of my videos are commentary with receipts, not bullying. Y'all just can't handle commentary that exposes y'all's asses. Oop.
Especially if I'm referring to Dani, you don't know anything about me, and you keep playing. I get clips of the same damn video over and over and over again. You want so badly, like you have a problem with me being a therapist. I am an educated woman. I have a master's degree, my clinical hours, and 2 licenses. Does that bother you? One of the things that causes people to cyberbully is an intense jealousy.
Oh hunty, I have no reason at all to be jealous of you. Not at all. I'm also educated and I have things going for me. I'm not the one on here begging for a cheap webcam and other cheap. Let's not throw rocks and hide our hands. You came at me first and I responded to you. So, let's stick to the facts. Moreover, I have said why I went after certain people and it wasn't because I was jealous of them. Jealous of what? And I'm sorry but you don't strike me as a licensed therapist or a former cop. Now, I would believe that you were formerly a Hispanic man. My issue with you that you're deflecting from is that you came for me first and hid your hand. Also, that you're using your professional credentials to harass and bully others. Yes, you are harassing me with all these videos diagnosing me with all these personality disorders or other mental health disorders. So if you dish it, then you should be able to take it.
That's not going to get you anywhere. That's hurting you more than anybody else. I still have my education and I still have my license. So you hating on me isn't going to get you anywhere.
Was this her, or was this supposed to be a video that she's playing? Let's listen.
But thanks to a need to continue to pull on the heart.
See, that's her voice. First she was playing a video, then she started talking. Who is that?
But thanks to a need to continue to pull on the heartstrings and insult the intelligence of viewers, she now sounds more like this.
Marcella was the one who put the name Monique Tobert on my radar. I'm telling y'all that. It was Marcella. And by the way, let me be fucking clear. That is the avatar. Kenya Monique Gibson, that's her. Taisha and her glasses was over there with the other snakes, child. So she dreamed about the avatar killing her, right? And then you go back over to the avatar's channel. The avatar, she said that she don't have no problem with the avatar. Telling me about the emergency surgery for her dying husband. She even talked about, she called Jaguar boring. You just saw it. I might as well put all these snakes out there. I don't care. Now, this is the last email that I ever got from Marcella. And this was her saying that she would never betray me or right. And, you know, I heard that Marcella even said that she just can't believe that Nosy did that and she was never for the doxing Marcella. Marcella sent me Monique Tobert's address. Monique Tobert was not even on my radar until Marcella put Monique Tobert on my radar. Now, this is Marcella telling me that the avatar made a donation to her the thing for the charity for the underprivileged children and then took the money back. You see that, right? She asked for a contribution back. The charity asked me not to share. I'm so unhappy that was for underprivileged children, not me. So she's all the way throwing the avatar under the fucking bus, okay? She needs to stop. And then she said, oh, well, if I want to go back on the avatar's channel, I will. Well, go, bitch. Anybody stopping you? She sent me, you see that? It says that is her cousin, Delwyn, sent me that email, the letter. So who is Delvin Prince? Because she called him Delwyn and then Delvin. Delvin Prince, isn't that the one that's supposed to be Monica's cousin? And isn't that light-skinned boy? Y'all remember that? She sent me screenshots of letters that he sent her. She was sending me everything. What are you talking about, Marcella? You were very much involved in everything. She sent me people's P.O. boxes. You're looking at it. Marcella sent me all kinds of information. And again, she sent me Monique Bernard Tobert's address, her age, phone number. See, Marcella's going to stop because I'm going to stop her, okay? Giving me the aliases. They call her Monica Allen. This is coming from Marcella, okay? Telling me the husband's name, Gerald Allen. I know this is not Marcella doing this. When Marcella act like she don't know why Nosy docs people. Is that Marcella saying that? Because y'all looking at these messages. That's why I sit there and screen recorded that shit and scroll right through. Now, this was her telling me that that Wiley was never down with the avatar and that Tasha K told Wiley to go over to the Avatar's channel to get the rest of her viewers. Remember she did a live and she said that she heard that Wiley was sent over there? Well, she told me, and you're looking right at it, this is from our messages, that she was told that Wiley was supposed to go over there and get all the rest of the Avatar's viewers.
Scared because you thought I told Rabbit some shit that I know you know. But I only went up there and talked about myself. That's what you was scared of. So you had to come out and do a video about me, and that shit didn't make no sense. So when Dani did her video about you, you tucked up under your man. Come out with my man. And she called me back. I ain't fucking call your ass back. You told me you was upset that I went to Rabbit. When I'm looking at the phone saying, how the fuck can she be upset about me going to talk to Rabbit when they did it first? You was down with that because you know what? I do have an email, baby, that you sent to Monica that I could have given to Rabbit. And I didn't. I went up there for Marcella Booth Davis, not no one else.
Don't pussyfoot around it. Get to the fucking point in the subject. Princess will tell you 1,000 fucking parables and 10 and 20 Aesop's fable before she gets to the fucking point. And that shit pisses me off.
Let me tell you something. My problem is with you. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth. I ain't never been scared of a motherfucking bitch ever in life. I ain't scared of nothing that y'all put out there because I know what I did. Number one, I've never emailed Monica a day of my motherfucking life. So if you got something, go ahead and put it out. Number two, I do have your call records. I keep every record. I keep a motherfucking receipt. So yes, you did call me back. I didn't lie about trees. What I said, what you said was, because you sit up there and take something from last month and put it in with the next month. When I asked you specifically, I said, how did Rabbit know Sinitra did the pull-up? I said, because if you knew and I knew and Nosy knew and I think so Deb knew, who told? And you said, I don't know. Rabbit told me that Trees told her. And I said I was going to call motherfucking Trees about it. And you said, no. Don't call her. Don't call her. Stay, keep them out of it. I said no, because when it comes to some shit and the truth, I said I fussed with Trees at the time. I said, call Trees any motherfucking way. So you gonna sit up here and call me a lie and say you didn't say that? And I called Trees. Did I not, Trees? Did I not? Okay.
Why would I tell you not to call Trees?
I don't know. That's what you do. You said don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. You started backpedaling pussy popping.
At the time, you were on that type time because of.
But I didn't know her. I didn't know you to tell you that. I didn't know you to tell her that.
I know you didn't know me. Let
me ask you something.
I need to say that.
You said did Rabbit tell you I told her about that? Rabbit.
I don't talk to Rabbit. I've never talked to Rabbit. The only thing you got was them damn text messages when she reached out to me after trying to get an interview, and that's all I've ever said to Rabbit. So don't use me as an excuse to get your interview because I didn't give nothing to her. I didn't do no interview with her. I said no couple of words, and I ain't never fucked with that lady ever again. And I told you I didn't fuck with her when you tried to bring her up to me again before you did that interview.
Are you gonna let me talk now? Are you gonna let me talk?
Okay, just go ahead. Keep quiet, Marcella.
Okay. So you asked me, did I tell Rabbit, right? Who told me about Sinitra driving through there?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
It was you.
When?
Now, Princess?
Yes, you did. You told me.
Princess,
and guess what? Jesus. I live in Virginia. So Debonair lives in Atlanta. You were talking to Sinitra, and on your video, which I've screenshot, you said I'm the one who motherfucking knew it was only 3 people, me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
No, you a lie. I'll get Nosy and I'll get Sinitra up there.
You don't need Nosy, because guess what? I screenshotted
So, Rabbit, you didn't reach out to me when we got all the screenshots, and you sit up there, put them on your own interview that you reached out to me?
Listen, we saw your text.
I still have them if you need them.
She posted receipts. But it doesn't
so
matter.
That's the only time me and Rabbit have ever corresponded. She reached out to me.
It doesn't matter who reached out to who. I felt it.
But no, you using me as an excuse. You using me as an excuse to do the shit that you wanted to do. Just say that's the shit you wanted to do. Don't use me for it. Just say you wanted to do the shit. That's it.
No, that you're a liar. See, that's why you're so upset sitting on that phone.
You fucking lying on me.
You tried to take a shit, but you're not.
You want to use me for a video so I can do another video so you can do another video so we can continue this stupid ass shit.
No, you told me that Sinitra did that, and the only person knew but you and Nosy. And I'm going to tell you something.
Look, I don't snitch
never
like that.
said that you emailed. I never said you emailed Monica. Are you going to let me talk? I never said you emailed Monica, boo-boo. You emailed Nosy.
Please don't.
No, you emailed Nosy.
You just emailed Monica. You just said that 10 minutes ago. You lied so fucking much you can't keep control of what you said.
No, baby. When I sent Rabbit those emails, I could have sent the one that you sent Nosy. You. You was in it.
I text
Okay,
Nosy. I
well,
never
listen,
emailed
Princess,
Nosy.
would you
So you
mind,
text
Princess?
Nosy.
Okay,
And
be
you
quiet,
just said
Marcella.
Monica. You didn't say Nosy.
No. I said I could have sent her
Let's
Gladys the
rewind the
email that
beautiful
she
being
sent.
footage since this is live. Should I
Guess
rewind
what?
it and play what you just said?
Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth.
Okay,
Should we
listen, how
just
about this,
rewind what
ladies?
you just said?
Stand in your
Princess,
truth.
could you let me say something, Princess?
Go
How
ahead,
about both of
Trees.
you ladies, both of y'all
I'm
ladies?
sorry.
No, it's okay, baby. I understand you are emotional because this is an emotionally charged conversation. So I understand that. I want Princess to speak her piece, Marcel, because you've been up here already. So let's let Princess speak her piece. Do either of you ladies mind sending me the receipts of what y'all saying? Because both of y'all seem like y'all believe, and I don't know. I can't say who's lying, who's not.
I don't care, but the receipts is already out there, Trees. They are literally already out there. So I'm like, why is you saying non-truth? Like, the shit is out there on her page, on my page, on other people's pages. So why is you saying this shit?
Where is Rabbit?
I want to show you this video where she went on that show and she said only people knew was me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says, now I dropped the link for Rabbit. If Rabbit wants it, she knows she's welcome to come.
Yeah.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says, I reached out to you to clarify Tolbert, not an interview. I've shown the DMs. And Rabbit is very transparent. She is, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Princess is confused. I don't want to say that she lied, but I want to say that she probably thought that it was one way, because obviously she thought it was. Oh,
Don't make me tell what you told, bitch. Don't make me tell on you. I got more videos on you, Princess.
But ain't that the videos that Princess posted though?
No, I'm giving you the name is Doc. That's what we over here saying. Stop doxing people.
But you've been doxing people, Princess. I can break your fucking video down. I may not know how to break it down and put it on YouTube, but I got these videos, bitch, of you more than one, okay? I said I want to do an interview, but I don't want to talk about So Debonair and Princess.
I'm telling you, we could have, but we didn't because it wasn't about them. This wasn't about Debonair and it wasn't about Princess. Okay? Now, did I reach out to Princess? I reached out to Princess first. I absolutely did. But I never asked Princess for an interview. Princess, I never asked to interview. Please review those DMs. And I've shown all those DMs before. I was not interested because you had already interviewed with Nosy. I wasn't going to ask for an interview. You've already interviewed with her. And you had told people that you knew what Monica's hand looked like. You described it. I wasn't about that.
Oh, wait a minute. Danny is in the chat.
So just so you guys know, there was so much that could have been said, could have been done, and we didn't. Because, and it's interesting because when I interviewed Debonair, I said, this isn't about dragging the avatar. Did we drag the avatar in the interview? No. But I privated that interview because I realized how much of a joke and how much he really took a lot of people for game. Like, he was very strategic. He knew where to go. My channel was already monetized, so I don't make money off of your name or your tags. Other than that interview, which has been privated for months, because I don't need it. I don't need you. I'm sorry, I don't, and that's the reality, that I really don't need Debonair. The other thing too is when I
he did say that, Rabbit. He said that, that everybody's getting clicked. No, you actually helped him.
Not from his name. Don't flatter yourself. Not from your name. Not from your name. Sorry, I have not put Debonair since the interview into tags.
But Danny even said he can't even make clout or money off of his own
stuff.
I mean, he has 117 views on one video. It's like so sad. Nobody showed up to his game night. Nobody showed up. Not even the
he asked Candy Shop. He asked everybody to come and they didn't come. Why he ain't asked her? Why he asked these people over there on this and Jennifer Stewart? Because he said he embarrassed of them. That's why.
Of course he's embarrassed. The basement bitches are only flunkies and cronies. We got 400 people. Well, thank you. Thank you for that cash app, Miss Sonia.
So to be clear, okay, again, we could have brought up other people in that situation, in Marcella's thing, but we didn't. And we deliberately, because this wasn't about them. This was about Marcella's portion. It wouldn't have made sense to just have disclosed that. I had already released a lot of DMs from these people. So there was no reason, okay? The other thing, too, I reached out to Princess, but it was not for an interview, okay? The only person that I reached out to for an interview was Debonair, okay, and Plez. And that was that. That was that. I meant what I said, and I showed all those DMs. I even showed DMs to people that weren't even part of, Bishop. He wasn't even part of this huge thing. You know, he would make appearances here and there, but he didn't really partake as much as the other ones. So that was that. There was nothing else to it. So I'm not really sure, what are we recycling here? Why are we recycling this shit? Like, do people drink old
And
juice?
that's what I said, Rabbit. I said they're recycling it because this is their last hurrah. Okay, Nosy Ho. Yes, this is the last ditch effort. This is Nosy Ho last hurrah.
But Trees, do you hear? I'm sorry, Trees. I'm sorry to cut you off, but let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Why is it? This is what I don't understand. Okay, the man had a live this morning. The avatar had a camera slip. Okay, who the fuck cares? But let me ask you, did anybody take screenshots to compare foreheads, hands, skin colors, to Bojangles, to Tolbert? The way they did it.
Oh, we already know. None of them were correct.
Exactly.
They
So
were
where's
all
the apology? Where's the outrage for that?
Oh, the apology is not coming. You will never get an apology.
Exactly. No, but
you will never get an apology, Rabbit.
You'll get conspiracy theories about how their LLC is related to the other. Like, what the fuck? What is that all about?
And listen, and they're still not going to accept that that's Monica. They're going to say that's Monica's aunt. Oh, she did the camera slip on purpose. You're going to get a lot of bullshit. But see, now all of these 400 people that has been in this live, it's 387 people in here right now. Everyone, you have to stop listening to the basement bullshit. Period. If you are tired of this, there should be no investigation. Nosy is now trying to rehash, redox, re-victimize people. And you are here for it. You have to stop subscribing to the bullshit. Or else you are complicit in helping to dox more innocent black women. Do you guys understand? Stop viewing it. I know it's hard to stop watching a train wreck. I understand it. But I don't understand it because I'm not going to subscribe or support the bullshit, and you guys got to stop it too. Or else it's going to continue.
The DMs, just to let you guys know, to remind you, between myself and Debonair, before Tolbert happened, days before, he was participating in the other shit as well with Nosy. He was making appearances on the chat. So this bullshit about, I didn't know, and no, fuck that, because I was telling him days, hey, this energy, this is not okay. You want to show the DMs? I'm going to show you again those DMs that have already dropped a couple times. But specifically to June 16th, 17th, and the 18th, when Marcella and all that shit went down, she went to bed. Tolbert was up there with Debonair and Nosy. At the same fucking time, you had Wiley live with the avatar. And people couldn't put this shit together? Oh, it's a recording. No, it was a live stream at the fucking same time. Wiley was saying, they think they got you on the other channel. And Monica was saying, they got to leave that woman alone. This is not like, there is no pull the rabbit out of the hat shit here, guys. Come on.
And I sent Rabbit the message when I told Nosy, you need to be careful. That's not that lady when they said that she's going to use Monique Tolbert anyway. See, and that's what I'm saying. When they did that, I was asleep. So Debonair trying to say, Marcella introduced me to Nosy. I did, but did I make you say those horrible things about that woman? The bottom line is that Debonair don't even like women, period. He is punishing every woman that comes in his life. And I'm going to let you know that hers going to get hers too. How would you let a white man get up there and say something about black sisters, okay? Whether you liked us or not.
The thing is too, is like, one thing he said that if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. And somehow they've made it so that they are not wrong about the shit that they're accusing everybody of being. Okay? So
because they have to keep changing their stories.
Exactly.
So they'll never have to apologize.
One connection to the next. Okay, let's make a puzzle fit. Let's glue it together and make it look pretty. That's the problem that I have with it. So where is the apology? And how come nobody's fucking mad about? That's the piece that I don't get. We're all so focused on the face reveal of the avatar. Okay, so it wasn't the chicken lady. It wasn't the teethy one. It wasn't the other lady. So then, now what? Merry Christmas. Now what?
And I don't care what you say. I jumped on it for it to be some bullshit. Miss Charlie, let me tell you something. I looked at my wrist. I got time today. And I'm not here to play. I'm going to tell y'all want to lie.
Not Moneybag Yo. Not Moneybag Yo.
Don't play with me. I've been trying to be so good. I've been trying to be so good and just Stay out the bullshit. But I'm tired. All this old shit coming up. Now I done moved on.
Marcella just quoted Moneybag Yo, y'all. She just quoted Moneybag Yo. She said, I just look at my wrist. I got time today.
That's right. And I ain't come here to play because everybody lied, okay? It was a sham fucking investigation. It was a sham.
Yes, it was.
And guess who walked away with the bag? It was Nosy walked away with the bag. We was all so dumb. She didn't give us nothing, okay? And Princess said she's not worried about it at this point. Girl, I'm not your enemy, okay? I'm not your enemy. But don't come up here like you didn't tell me and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Everything you said, your hands was clean, okay? Explain your video when you were defining doxing, honey. You did all of that. You did all of that. See, I was so glad when Dani was able to pull up all those old things and pieces together because everybody who was involved in that need to get their share. Everybody need to get their share.
Wait a minute. This fucking comment is funny as shit. They said.
Oh my God. No.
But don't give her that much credit. She ain't got that kind of brain.
Oh my God. First of all, Dani should be insulted, but it's funny for y'all to think this.
I just can't.
I know they ain't say schoolboy.
I just think I might give Nosy some pussy so she could just stop talking about all of us. Because she sure
You
up
better
and
give her
said
some of that
Yes.
scissoring.
Yes, honey. And throw some dollars on her ass. She messed up her own bag. She blaming everybody else.
And that's really what you should be mad at. I mean, as a panelist, right? So, like, she took the bet. You guys had your own content. Yes, maybe help here and there with building whatever, getting some subscribers, but that's it. You guys,
Marcella got her
shit.
own.
Why aren't you
lane.
mad about
got
that?
her own lane.
I'm telling
Princess
you.
got her own lane.
Yes.
Marcella got her own lane. Now, So Debonair, his lane is empty, but so that's why the So Debonair and Nosy Ho collaboration and the Basement Bitches collaboration is so
And
important.
he loved
to them
all of
because-
us. He was in love
Yeah.
with Monica. Monica was his mama. And you know,
Monica. And he
and
did
I
call
love
Monica
y'all.
Monica. He did
So
call
now
Monica
the other
Monica.
day,
Yes, he did.
Nosy, it's me and you, and they don't have no content. And that's what they talking about me and you. We don't talk about you, motherfucker, because I already know everything I need to know about you. You're a stinking, broke down, homeless motherfucker who try to use women.
Well, my email is online with teddy@gmail.com. Someone says, if you have something, send it.
Well, my email address is jaguarwright@gmail.com. I send you an email. And I've enjoyed our conversation. Oh, Keisha, don't be mad because I'm not giving you no free content to run with.
Let me just read a few more comments while I've got you. So someone wants to throw a tomato. Let's see. Where's the tomato?
Please throw the tomato. I got a salad that's perfect for it.
There you go. Lovely One says, Teddy, you don't have to be 100% sure of Dani Robertson's real identity because that's what the police is for. And to turn in what you already have.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's a much bigger file on this very same person right here in Dallas, Texas. And all depending on what you've been gathering, you know, that can definitely qualify as pertinent evidence for a prior bad act, which proves that this person has criminal capabilities and gives more validity to what's being investigated right now.
So I don't think it's any secret. I have played audio. I have talked about her. I've talked about this, what I'm getting ready to say.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a sip of water.
I don't know why people keep talking about people playing on phone. The only person playing on phone is that robot hoe. I don't play phone games. Now, I do dox people, that I do. I do it in a spectacular fashion, but I don't play on phone.
Cups of Conversation says,
No.
Teddy, do your big one. Okay, welcome.
I don't know what that means.
I don't. Let's see. Let me throw another tomato. Maybe it will.
I guess people really don't believe me when I say I don't get no fuck. Like I'm the one that told you to throw the tomato.
No, I didn't throw it at you. I just wanted to jar. No, to jar my memory. I was. There were several things, but there was something I wanted to ask next, and then
I know not to be honest. That came from Shy. Well, Shy wants you to do me a favor. I want you to call out one lie that I told, and I want you to give evidence that I'm lying right here, right now. You can call me a liar when you can prove I lied. But until you're able to do that, all you're doing is slandering my character.
I know what I wanted to say.
Your mother's a natural born liar. She told you you were cute. Now, you were saying?
Okay. Texas. I've not made it a secret. Danielle Elizabeth Allen was arrested in 2021 for drunk driving.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
She sounded like a drunk girl. Have you heard her laugh?
Have I heard her laugh?
Yeah.
I've heard Dani Robertson laugh.
It's terrible.
Yeah. And the one thing, if you had it, that would be even more supportive or more, could shore things up, I would have loved to hear her get out of the car when the officer told her to step out of the car, because she had to blow. I mean, for alcohol. And she blew enough in the number to be considered, over the limit.
Intoxicated.
Yes. And she had a smile on her face when she took the picture.
Well, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. She is a total nut job.
And she may have laughed, when the officer asked her questions. And we know that.
When she gets booked and she has to go to bed, she gonna laugh into it.
Cups of Conversation has a question. I will ask it. She says, I have a question for Jack. Does she feel bad about flipping on Nosy, giving her recent fallout with other people or people?
No. She's a friend of yours.
No, she's another content creator.
I know. I don't know if I call her a content creator. She got about as much talent as a toxic diamond.
Okay. Well, so we're going to, for you, I will throw a tomato. Hang on one more quick second.
You can see the basement avatar in the chat saying, she wants and needs attention. Do y'all see how people bold-face lie? Then when they're caught and have no choice but to be honest, they show their true colors. And her friend Jennifer that made the poodle hair comment about natural hair, wrote this comment on the video, I'm laughing my butt off. Thank you for these videos this week. It has made my work staycation so enjoyable. And this was after they watched the video. Now fast forward and this same person is sending well wishes. It's the fakery for me.
But that's neither here nor there. Right. What does that have to do with me still being in her chat? And I support her page. I watch her page. I've been watching her page for months. So because someone's in the hospital and the video is referring to her, I'm not supposed to watch the content? I mean, I don't understand.
I don't either.
That doesn't have anything to do with the price of ice, in my opinion. And the more that they try to keep me away, the closer I'm going to go.
Exactly.
So leave me alone. I can go where I want. You told me to come get my page and talk about it. And that's where I'm at. So stay off my page and stop worrying about who I support. I don't go in anyone's chat and say anything. I don't give my opinion in anyone's chat. I say what I want to say on my own page. You choose to click and come over here and listen to it.
Right.
I didn't ask for you to come.
Girl, can you stop lying? I swear you're one of the biggest liars on here. I can't. And you never have proof of anything that you say. Your channel grew because you hopped from channel to channel, causing chaos on other people's channels. Stop with the lies. I don't know how many lies you've been caught in, and even with audio of you saying certain things you continue to lie. I'm sure y'all know the type of people that lie even when someone has a ton of receipts. They're pathological liars who can't be trusted.
That's what they come over here and listen. They come.
You don't
send
tell your subscribers where they should go either.
But the way that they're going about things is the wrong way. I don't take kind to bullying.
My thing is, unless you have actual proof and facts, you should not be making any kind of video accusing anybody of anything.
Yep, exactly. I agree.
I'm dead. Girl, your whole channel is just you ranting and rambling about other people without receipts. That's all you do is accuse people of things without receipts.
Now, for them to say that they know that it's you, that's wrong.
And where's your receipts for all of your non-stop accusations? I'll wait. Oh, never mind, that day will never come. So I'll be waiting around forever. The person who never has receipts is asking others to show receipts.
We don't have any proof. The people saying that, some people are not in the hospital, right? That's their opinion. Now, if the person in the hospital wants to prove them wrong, which she should.
Girl, just stop it. You're one of the people that are questioning it. So, you're referring to yourself as well, and it's obvious. Furthermore, she doesn't have to prove anything to y'all demonic people. Y'all are weird. No one has to prove that they're in the hospital.
What about Ada?
And who are you? No one has to prove anything to you. If you don't support her, stay off of her. And don't say that you wish someone well and then turn around and call them a liar and ask them to take pictures of their hospital room. Y'all are weird.
Val was already called out by me. In 2024, I called her out privately. And however, at that time, I didn't have no receipt. So you can't really hold people accountable without a receipt.
Miss Val, thanks you, of course. During that time that Miss Val was under, her son was receiving messages, and she explained that in her video, right? Which is very disturbing, which was very disturbing for several of us that was in contact. So, and I was highly upset about it. Then I got wind that I was being blamed for sending those messages. And I got sent a video today about another content creator, airing out another content creator who we all thought I thought was a friend of mine. Okay. And it turns out that this person has been in the YouTube streets causing havoc, has never stopped, still causing havoc, but still putting on a show as if they are this God-fearing person. They have changed. They're not going to betray you as a friend. I would never, never do that. I wasn't going to say anything about it. I was going to let it go. I was still giving this person grace and let it go. But I cut that person loose once I found out that person had made some statements about me to Miss Val's son. Okay. And I was going to let it go. And I have proof that person gave that information to the son, because the son named that person to me. I'm glad that it's been aired out, because like that person said, the other content creator just said, you can't keep letting the shit, other stuff fly by. Keep letting it go, because you don't want to be, in the mess. And I've never been in so much mess in my life when it comes to YouTube. Okay. Never. I received more messages about what somebody is saying about me and whatever else. Let me tell you something. I don't care what people say about me, because they don't know me personally. They only know what I put here on here. Okay. So these people don't know me. But I will tell you this, that I talk to Ms. Val all the time. I haven't spoken to her recently since she's been out since she's been in a situation, because we just want to give her space where she can do what she needs to do to get healthier. Okay. So I messaged her this morning and told her, hey girl, hey, I love you, and she said, love you too, sis. That's it. I'm not going to sit there and bombard her with a bunch of stuff, because it's unnecessary. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to go ahead, because we talked about it on this other girl's channel. And I'm sure a lot of y'all going to be talking about it. Miss Marcella, I have sat here on my platform many a day and taken up for you, giving you grace every day. And I said I wasn't going to come up here and I wasn't going to air you out. I wasn't going to do any of that, right? But here's the thing. Like I told her, I'm being attacked by all sides, because I have stood up for Marcella. I have taken up for So Debonair. I interviewed the rabbit. People have an issue with me interviewing the rabbit. So then I get tied into this conspiracy that I'm behind all this drama. I want to thank everybody for the compliments and everything. I appreciate it. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying it over and over again, but I'm going to tell you, I don't have anything to do with it. And I've been attacked, called out my name and called a coon, all kind of shit. Right. And because I'm sitting here trying to take people at face value and trust. If I have an issue with you, I'm gonna call you up and I'm gonna talk to you on the phone if I have an issue with you. Cups of conversation. I have said this before. I've said it many times on my show, that cups of conversation said you can't trust anybody on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you that she was telling you all the truth. You can't trust anybody on YouTube, especially the ones that's coming up to you saying to you, I would never betray you. Those are the ones you got to watch out for. The ones that tell you, I would never betray you. Well, I know that I have been betrayed. Okay. And I know that the person who sits here, okay,
plenty of times on this panel and has said plenty of things. Oh, Sonny this. Oh, that's Sonny. Oh, she wouldn't do this. Da, 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 and then go behind my back and talk mad shit about me. Mad shit about me. And then when I confront you about it, you want to lie and say that you didn't say it. I don't know if you were watching. I don't know. You probably are in the bushes, or maybe on the bushes on the other side. I don't know. But at this point, I tried my best not to give you guys. I told you not to fuck with me. I said it plenty of times. Do not fuck with me. You called behind, you went behind my back, and you still talk shit about me. Right? I said I wasn't going to come up here, you know, but I'm glad the young lady just came out with it today. She aired it out. I'm glad that she did, because guess what? Now we can just get on to what the real deal is, right? When I'm telling you I'm done, I'm done. Can't be trusted. I don't know what your problem is. Why you run up and down on everybody's freaking channel, trying to be like you the best thing since sliced bread. You the best friend to everybody. I told you these people don't like you. What you doing that for? I don't care. Nobody has to like me. I don't live for people's affirmations. I don't need to be affirmed by people I don't fucking know. But I'm going to tell you right now, you lying on me, Marcella? You dislike me the most. I'm the one that stood by you the most. Took up for you. Me. And you put the knife in my back. Okay? You put it dead in my back. I don't care. I don't really care what people think at this point. I know that I'm not in the best mood right now. My friend, one of my good friends who used to watch All About the Tea, she told me, she said, you know what? She said, I don't trust Marcella. I said, oh, she cool. She's a good person. She said, I don't trust her. So she's probably watching. If not, she'll probably watch this show. She'll be like, I told you so. And I have always said, I'm okay with taking somebody coming to me and saying, I told you so. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with saying that I was wrong. So I want to apologize to Princess AV because I didn't believe her. I believed Marcella over her. And I'm telling you, when Marcella decided that she wanted to apologize to Monique Tolbert is when she asked me to come up and sit with her on that panel because she was nervous about doing it. And so I came out and I said that I would come sit up there with her because I thought it was heartfelt. Right. So I thought, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know. All I can say is how I have been betrayed by this person. Okay. And I called and talked to her about it and she lied. And okay, all right, okay. I reached out to her when she talked about her child, her husband. And I said to her, I hope that your husband is okay. My day ones know that Marcella was popping over here. I didn't know Marcella like that. The first time I met Marcella was when we all met together when she came down here. That was my first time meeting Marcella. I talked on the phone here and there. When she said, oh, Sonny, I'm going to be down there. I said, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's all go hang out. She told So Debonair. She didn't even tell him. She wanted it to be a surprise. So when I met him, I didn't know anything about the money situation. Didn't even know. Didn't even care. We drank. We had a good time. That was what it was. I am so tired of people coming up with these false narratives and these lies about me. If you want to know something about me, you come and ask me. I don't have a problem telling you the truth. I don't have to sit up here and lie about nothing because I don't know you people like that. And I don't care enough to lie to you about anything. It does not make any sense. I don't have to pretend like I'm this billionaire princess sitting on a throne. I don't have to do that. Because if that was the case, I just wouldn't need to be on YouTube. I wanted to do a YouTube channel because I wanted to do something fun and different. That's why I did it. That's why it wasn't no, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's start a YouTube channel. Because that was part of my vision. It was a goal that I wanted to complete for myself. I didn't know it was going to cause all this drama with me interviewing the rabbit. I didn't know it was going to be all this drama with So Debonair sitting on my panel or coming up to my show. I didn't know it was going to be all this drama with Marcella because I didn't look at her in that light. I guess I have my blinders on. I guess I'm not here to be trying to figure out people's energies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Too worried about mine being correct. Me holding on to my integrity. Worried about me. Not everybody else's integrities and shit. But then when I find out, okay, well, y'all questioning my shit. Everybody questioning me, mine. So when you start questioning mine, now I gotta say, okay, let me cut the ties. You know, I lost subs because of Marcella too. I don't see why Sonny would hang out with Marcella, but then get rid of So Debonair. You know what? You damn right. Well, I just want to support people. That's all I want to do. I just want to show my support for everybody. Okay. Do what you do. Show your support. But then you find out there's more shit behind her doing what she was doing. You over here harassing people. Why? What is your purpose? And it's not just that young lady that's on the video right now. It's just not her. It's other people. I just got knowledge of that today. That is other people. You're paying people to harass other people. What is your purpose of doing that? I don't understand it. You are 56 years, you're 4 years away. Well, now because we're in 22, you're 3 years away of being 57. You're almost 60, from being 60. You are considered AARP. When you turn with 55 or something like that, you're considered AARP. They start sending you stuff. I don't know. I haven't received any AARP, so but you know, you all know what I'm saying. At this point, I don't know what to say to a woman that's almost 60 years old because I've never met anybody like that in my life. I don't have people like that around me that do that kind of stuff. Everybody windmilling for you because we wanted you to do better because you said that you were going to do better and be better because that's what you wanted to do. You get on your panel, you talk about all the stuff that you talk about. I'm extremely disappointed. Trees. Always trying to have your back. Oh, give her a chance. Give her a chance. And we do that. We still take the kicking, the beating from other content creators, you know. And then you lie and say you didn't do it. Hey, it wasn't me. Then who was it? Because apparently it's being put out that you paid other people to do your dirty work behind the scenes. Innocent people that you would never think they would do something like that. But the most appalling thing to me is that you did it to Miss Val, of all people, who sat up there with you, prayed for you, pray with you, and you do it to her while she is on her freaking in a coma, fighting for her life. And then you still sitting up here denying it and lying about it and saying, I would never do that. And then you know it's you. Are you dealing with multiple personalities? Because if you are, I need for you to go get some help. Because what you did to Val's family was sickening and disgusting. You and whoever else did it. You could have went over to her and called her if you had a problem with her. You don't send anybody else out to go harass her family, her children, her husband, while they're sitting up there, while she's laying up there in a coma, fighting for her life. I don't know if anybody here, all 168 of you people watching me, I don't know any of you here, has anybody sat there and watched a family member, a mother or a father, in a coma, fighting for their life? I have, and it doesn't feel good. And the last thing I want to get or receive from anybody is telling me to go somewhere to look at somebody talking about my mama or my father when they're laying up on life support, fighting for their life. I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to watch your parent, tubes running down their face, in their nose, on breathing machines, and a doctor coming in telling you they don't know, they're not going to live long. They'll live 3 months if they're lucky. No compassion because the doctor sees it all the time. So what you doing? Okay, we need this bed. I know what it feels like to deal with death and to see death. I know what it feels like to watch your parents sit there while you sitting there praying that they wake up. And you have the nerve to send somebody over to see some bullshit. Don't call me. Don't message me. You can't say shit to me, girl. Nothing. You don't take accountability for shit. And you lie. You barely took accountability for that Monique Tolbert stuff. Let's be real honest about it. Because you thought your ass was going to be sued. That's why you did it. Let's be real honest. Let's be real transparent today. Because today is your day. Let's be real transparent about it. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's be real. Let's be real with the shit today. Because you thought you was going to get sued. That's why you went up there and you apologized and all that sincerity bullshit. That's all bullshit, Marcel. You know it is. Because you can't be that damn sincere about a woman you don't even know. And a woman pray for you every single day and you send her messages to her children to go watch some bullshit. And then you go and tell her, oh, Sonny using your mama as a pit bull. I don't want to hear nothing from anybody. Because see, talking on the phone to you don't do nothing. Don't do nothing good. So this is where it's at right now. It's going to be right here. And I ain't taking it down. I ain't private and shit. Because you're not going to be blaming me for nothing. We're not going to do that, Hardy. We're not doing that over here today. Not today, not yesterday, and not tomorrow. Okay? Don't blame me for shit. You can blame me for being a friend to a woman that I thought was trying to do the right thing. Blame me for that shit. You can call me stupid, dumb, gullible, whatever. I don't care. Because I thought this 56-year-old woman was doing the right thing. Okay? That's what I thought. But, you know, whatever. I was made a fool out of. That's what it is. Hey, Tree. Okay, Tree.
How are you? Thank you. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I'm glad to be included in your friendship.
Yes,
absolutely. You know, I really am, because it takes. I'm really disappointed. I didn't believe it at first because I just couldn't wrap my head around the rationale. Like, right. Why would anybody do that, or why would anybody say that? And then I had to not comment on it because we knew for quite some time.
Right.
But I kind of because you know I started to be you, because I sincerely thought that they were trying to move in another direction, and it's really disappointing and sad to see. That it was just devastating to me. It was devastating to me, and for that young man to be in the chat defending his mom,
right,
while she was on her deathbed,
right.
And then them saying, oh, that's Val right there. And now them denying it. And to know that someone that she considered to be a friend was a part of that.
Right.
Or
but that wasn't but she's not the only one. I hear it several other people, but we know that she's one of those people. And so the only reason why, you know, I'm addressing it is because another young lady just addressed it. She just put it all out there. And I was like, well, I'm glad somebody put it out there, because now guess what? I'm going to co-sign it. I'm going to co-sign it because it's true. And I don't want somebody sitting up there, this woman sitting up here and people looking at you, because you already know it's going to be denied. I can't believe she did it. No, she's telling the truth. Take it from me. She's telling the truth.
I really didn't want to believe it. I really didn't, because, you know, I was one of the ones who told you before that what they were doing before was so overtly obvious that they weren't being sincere. It was like to save their own ass. But then I said, well, now she's moving away from that behavior. I don't see the same behavior. So maybe, just maybe, she's trying to turn over a new leaf.
Right.
So I put her in the Bitches Protection Program, the Treetop Bitches Protection Program. And in order to be a part of the Bitches Protection Program, the bitch got to want to change. You got to do the work.
Well, you would think that she would want to do. Well, you know, we were told that's what she was doing, right?
That's what I thought.
That's what we thought. She's changing. I'm changing. I'm not doing this. Princess, if you want to come up, I dropped the link. The thing is, you know, and I was just like, okay. And when I spoke to her, I said, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to get on my pen. I ain't going to say nothing about it, Marcella. But I know that you did what you did.
You did. You did say that. And I said, Sonny, let's just be patient and see how it plays out, because maybe, you know, this was the wreckage of her past. Didn't I say that? I said, maybe this is just, you know, something that she was doing while she was trying to be messy. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt, because I didn't want to lose faith in humanity.
Right.
Let me mute myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay.
You got it.
There's a delay. Oh, okay, we're good now.
Okay. What's up, Chaotic?
Hey, Dani.
Hey, Dani.
Okay, here. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here?
What's going on, Chaotic? I am slithering in the bushes and whatnot, and when people are putting that narrative out there and they don't know what's going on, and then I'm getting a hate mail from other people because other content creators are putting that narrative in the streets. It's ridiculous. Come to the source, ask me, and if it's something I can say, I will tell you. But stop spinning a narrative that I am out here doing something that I am upsetting Miss Val and everybody else. I got a message from Miss Val today talking about how she loves me. So there's that. So stop going with the crap of what's going on when you can just come to me and ask me and I'll tell you the truth because I have absolutely nothing to lie about.
I can't hear it.
Okay, Q, like I said,
right.
We're not doing no more mess over here. We're not gonna do that over here.
I'm gonna go out and come back in because I can't hear.
Okay.
But no, I'm glad Miss Val is doing well. I'm glad we are here. I'm glad things are being aired out. I'm glad that people can see what has been going on, and I'm sure receipts will be dropped on other platforms for people to look at. But it's just glad that everything has happened on this particular day, on the birthday of January 6th, and there's been a cleansing, and everybody is in the know of what's been going on. But
and I want everybody to, I'm not being rude to you because
right.
we good.
Yeah, we good.
I want I just don't want the mess anymore.
Right.
They can keep it wherever they need to keep it on whatever they need to do. I don't want it over here. Okay. That was
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were misused the way that you were.
And I apologize to you too. Because I, honest to God, the way it was coming to me, I really thought that you weren't telling the truth. I appreciate it. Was brought to my attention that this was being said. So, but to continuously say that, oh, I never said this, or I didn't do that, I would never betray you. Okay, so I'm gonna believe you the first time. But when it's being confirmed that you are spinning a certain narrative, then I'm gonna have to look at your ass a whole different way. I'm gonna have to cut you loose. Because I've been sitting here all this time taking these beatings from all these other people because they believe, because I'm taking up for your ass, that she's involved in something. She got to know something. What does she know? She over here trying to kidnap Debonair with Marcella, all kind of crazy narratives. And it's just like, what the hell is going on? Really? What is going on? Oh, yeah. Yes. People inbox me messages and send me screenshots all the time.
It's the Nutrisystem 50th
anniversary. All the time. I'm like, y'all, don't send me this stuff. Stop sending me shit. Please. What's up,
Hello, everyone except for the power bottom.
No,
I really don't understand. No, I don't understand. I don't understand how he's up here. How is he going to be up here frauding and you want to allow him because he's up here trying to cheerlead Miss Val when we all know he was with the basement bitches. We all saw him with the basement bitches.
Please.
And there's no need for you to front and act like you all team Miss Val when the same people that was calling her Diddy, the same people that was okay with that tarot person wishing death on her, you was on their panel. You was on that panel.
Trees. You gonna let him talk, okay? Just let him talk. You gonna give it. Y'all can go ahead and air it out here, but let him go ahead and say his piece.
I'm just chilling in the background. I can understand my deck.
Trees, have you ever heard me say anything negative about anybody, Miss Val, or anybody?
The whole purpose of you being there is negative. It's nothing.
Did you not see Miss Val in my chat yesterday?
Nothing positive comes out of that basement.
Did you not see Miss Val in my chat yesterday?
What came positive out of that basement?
It is YouTube. I can come and go as I please, just like your subscribers go and take screenshots and say people are in a mess and they keep you in the mess to keep you in the loop.
Out of the basement.
Oh my gosh.
What came positive out the basement?
It is entertainment purposes only. Would you like? Life
is entertainment for you.
I was there. I had to clear some stuff up. Can you calm down, please?
It's entertainment purposes.
Can you calm down, please? Do you not see the banner? Do you not see the banner that's running on this live right now?
Her fighting for her life is entertainment for you?
So I went over there because some things were said and I had to clear some stuff up. Did you hear what I said on that live over there? Did you hear what I said?
What positive came out of that conversation?
Did you hear what I said over there?
It was meaningless.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion, which you were entitled to.
It didn't make a difference. It didn't change their minds. It didn't stop their hatred.
Okay, that's not my job to do that.
So what
I just wanted to make sure that my name was cleared up.
But don't mention her channel on mine. Don't mention her channel on my.
You're a snake.
Okay.
You're a snake. And
I'm
you're a bone carrier. You are a bone carrier.
Yeah.
You are a bone carrier. That did not help me.
If that is not the pot calling the kettle.
I'm not gonna argue.
I'm not arguing.
You are. And
I see Gucci is across the damn courtyard at the casino in Vegas. That's where you're at. Go to Gucci. Go buy you something to make yourself feel better. Have a good night.
For you You power bottom fraud.
Okay.
Goodbye, Sonny. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah, because explain yourself about going up there though, Q.
Explain myself about going up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up there because there was a narrative being spun about myself, and I went to there to clear some stuff up. And if actually people caught the video of what I said, instead of taking screenshots and said that I was just in a mess and I was carrying stuff, if you would listen to what I said, and I wanted to clear my name of some stuff that was going on, and that was it. And then after that was cleared up of what was said, and I had the conversation with the other content creator behind the scenes before it even happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really, DJ Nashville? I don't need clout, sir, ma'am, them, they, he, her, she. I don't know. I don't need clout, but thank you very much. But I appreciate it. So I went up there, and then after what was said, and then we got on the same page, and it was good, and we had a good time. I didn't talk about any of the stuff that was going on in the YouTube streets, and that was it.
Okay. Because I talked to you about it behind the scenes, and I said,
well,
I didn't know you were there. I got screenshots, and I was like, "What is this?"
Right.
And the screenshots I got wasn't from Trees or anybody over there. And I told you, I said, it doesn't look good because, and I told you, I said, you don't want to be in a mess. Right. You don't want to get involved in all this drama because the drama is so unnecessary. And once you get in it, it's hard to dig yourself out of.
But it was like the subscribers.
I'm not telling you, you can go watch and deal with whoever you want to watch.
Right. Just like everybody else in the chat. They do the same thing. They sit in the bushes and they kiki and they talk about it on other people's live, which I have seen them do. And I said, if I wanted to be seen, I made myself seen. And so I made myself seen to be known. And I said that before I even hopped up there. Okay. And I got the messages for that. And the people who saw me before I even went up there knew what I was doing.
Okay.
So there's that. But I would love for someone to pull up something negative that I have said about any people or any content creators on these. See, I got the bureau calling right now, telling me to get off this damn live. I did my where was I? I did that. I said what I wanted to say, and then I have never said anything negative about any other content creator besides the content creator who just left this panel, because it's the selective outrage and things that she does, and people agree with it, and then they hop on other people's content platforms and they talk crap, and then all of a sudden they go smile on her face like there's nothing. It's selective.
So you're talking about the subscribers that go from chat to chat, talking mess, and they go back and forth. And
they keep the mess going. Has anyone not noticed that besides me and a few other people?
No, we know that. They keep the mess going.
It's the same.
That keep the mess going.
It's the same 7 people. It's the same 7 people.
Open everybody's bushes and then run back over and give different give information or whatever, and then you don't know me. You just know what I give you on YouTube.
Right. And that's all they should know. Instead of commenting on people's marriages and families and what they do behind the scenes. Like, who did you get out? Who gave you that?
Her husband is cheating on her. You don't know my husband? Well, I mean, okay. He kind of laughed. He was like, okay, where did they get that narrative? Somebody made it up. I mean, that's impossible. I mean, it's impossible. I'll leave it at that.
So I can just say, I can't speak for you, but I know once I get off YouTube, I sleep very comfortably.
Oh, I sleep fine.
And that's all that matters. You get ain't nobody living free money.
And I go out on the weekends, go out to dinner. I mean, I post my pictures. I'm living my life. I'm living my best life, and
right,
living my best life. Period. I can't help that. I don't know what to say, but I have a good I might know who said that. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, I have to me being what you have to tread carefully, because you can't get into arguments and say words to offend the opposite sex, and then it becomes a whole different situation. And so you have to sit there and take it and let people talk, but you can't move in silence. So there's also that.
This is why I always say people need to, whatever issues you are having, y'all do it behind the scenes. Don't get up on YouTube and do it on YouTube and air it out.
Right.
But because it doesn't look good and it doesn't bring you content. And just reach out to y'all, have a conversation. But I like Trees. I like Trees. We get along fine. I get along fine with Trees. I mean, I get along fine with you too. But
you can't like everybody. I mean, you can't like everybody.
Like I said to you, the optics don't look good. That's what I said to you. You know that. It just doesn't look good. And it wasn't Trees who sent it to me. It was nobody from Trees' camp that sent me the message.
All right. So I know one thing. I know Dani is listening. So Dani, you don't want to say my name. Unwind with Teddy. Unwind with Teddy. Unwind with Teddy. You don't want people to know the truth. You don't want people to hear what I have to say about you. I wonder why.
But you're lying every bit.
I want to make this clear. Let me make this clear to everyone. I don't care who finds Dani Robertson first.
Nope.
That should tell you something. I will be just as happy when her identity can be revealed 100%.
I'm mad at you.
100%, because I want her to be held accountable.
But all her shit.
Now that I just wanted to make clear. Now back to the throwing tomatoes and...
I just had fun yesterday.
Yeah, just... Well, I don't know, fun, but I'm who I am. Mm-hmm.
Listen, girl, I know stuff. I appreciate your passion, because that lets me know that your offense of this individual's reckless behavior goes way deeper than contact. This is not for a quick interview for you. Will you fight for quick interview for quick interview? Absolutely. Every truth teller has to. But you are not impassioned by conflict. This is about character and taking advantage of public trust, if I'm correct.
Correct. Who is asking me to put respect? Or let me just see if I'm reading it. People are throwing things up.
This chat is getting busy.
It is.
How many people are here?
It's probably because, one, you're here. And maybe it's because someone thinks that they're going to get one more clue of the truth of who Dani Robertson is.
That's not something that we'll do while I'm present.
Likewise.
I keep telling people her exposure will not profit off of being attached to my name.
I think it should be a surprise.
Oh, so do I.
Don't you think?
So do I, and I think the person who should be the most surprised is Dani.
I think she should be so surprised.
I couldn't agree more. You know, it's like having a surprise birthday party and you already know what's coming. That's not a surprise. There should be a look on your face that is not indigenous to anything else but that moment.
Do you know?
You know one of her troll accounts is in here, right?
I'm sure I don't know which one, but she has...
I ain't gonna say, but I see you. Y'all niggas was scared. Why they so scared of me talking to Teddy?
I don't know. I'm just a small YouTuber, who, in her opinion, is a flop.
Oh, yeah? You know what else is a flop? The vagina, from what I was told.
Well, I don't want to talk about her.
Great reviews. And you're a sloppy girl. You should have thought about that before you went to that Diddy party.
Diddy party?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody is connected to the industry.
I told you.
Well, there are cousins in that family, if we're talking about...
You know what we're talking about. You ain't got to say it. The only other person that I want to track down even more than Dani, or should I say as much as Dani, is that Job 4:9 person.
Job 4:9?
Yeah, that's actually a Bible text. You want to know what it says? I got my Bible right here. I read it.
You can read it.
Yeah. When I approached her with it the last time, I bumped into her. She kind of got shook and ran off when I kept repeating the scripture.
Satan won't do that.
You know why?
Well, Satan, go on.
Job 4, chapter 4, verse 9.
Didn't know we were going to have an afternoon reading or evening reading. But you never know what you're going to get here.
I keep my armor with me at all times. Job chapter 4, verse 9 says, and then they are swept away by the angry breath of God. Is it? And then we are swept away by the angry breath of God. That's an interesting screen name for a YouTube channel, and you don't frequent the religious sectors. You in the beef sector. You in the Jaguar Wright sector. You in the celebrity gossip sector. What does the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 9 have to do with your shenanigans on YouTube? You're a white woman who is constantly frequenting African-American platforms, having a very, very, very biased, white, entitled opinion over black conversation. You run around dropping off $100 super chats like you're at a strip club. And you get on to these platforms and you tell people what to do. Yesterday, I trolled trees. And Joe 49 was on the panel and they were talking about me, of course, because they don't talk about anything else. And what was interesting was she had the audacity, this Karen ass looking Bible scripture, want to be faker, asked me how I could be in a relationship with TJ when I admitted that she was an SA predator, which never happened. We debunked it. Earlier that day, we spoke with TJ's daughter on the phone, and she cleared it all up. It is on our channel. Anybody can go and listen for yourself. Actually, we talked to both of our biological children, her daughter and my son, yesterday, and they all spoke for themselves on the channel. So, you know, to ask me that question after it had already been debunked was one thing. But then when I explained that it had been debunked and they could go to the channel and see for themselves, she starts hammering away about my beloved TJ being an SA predator, which I thought was very interesting, especially after watching Tree's daughter in that interview that she did with what is it, Red Label or something like that podcast, where she sat down and told all the terrible details of her childhood and how Trees used to allow her husband to SA her daughter randomly and willingly without any opposition from her. And when her daughter disclosed to her, she told her daughter to shut up and she wasn't going to believe her. So I'm trying to figure out how this white woman can sit there and question me about a lie while she's sitting on the panel of the very woman who already admitted that her daughter was telling the truth. Doesn't that seem strange, Teddy? Teddy, you still there? Teddy? Did you faint?
No, I did not.
Oh. I asked you your opinion on that.
And then there was a knock at my door.
Oh.
And I put my mic on mute.
I heard the mute. I just didn't know if I offended you with asking you that question.
No, please ask it again, the last part.
Do you think it's odd that that white weird woman is sitting there questioning me about a lie when she was sitting there with a woman who's admitted to protecting an SA predator who SA'd her daughter?
I didn't hear the conversation.
Well, I'm telling you what the conversation was. She told me, she asked me, how could I call myself an SA advocate when I was in a relationship with a predator? I told her it had been debunked, it was not true. But meanwhile, she's doing this all on the platform of a woman who is an SA predator and allowed her husband to SA her daughter.
Wow.
Isn't that strange? Because her daughter has said it, and Teresa actually did an interview that a YouTuber posted of her explaining away why she allowed that man to continuously keep essaying her daughter under the same roof as her, and nothing was up.
So I just have to be, I'm just going to be like careful and say alleged.
I'm just saying, I'm not asking for commentary or opinion. I'm just saying, doesn't that seem strange for someone to question me about a lie that had already been debunked, while meanwhile, the very person's panel they're sitting on is an SA predator and has admitted to being so?
If it were to be true, and if it were to be proven.
The daughter did an interview that made it to YouTube, which
I saw that. I saw that.
And then Princess was interviewed about it, and she did nothing but give a bunch of explanation why she allowed that to happen to her daughter by the man she was married to. She admitted it.
I don't know if she's married.
Oh no, she was. That man is gone. She got a whole nother nigga up in that house now.
For anyone to do that, if they support that, again, I didn't hear the conversation, but I certainly have disdain for all about the trash. You see how easy it was for me to say. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to contribute.
And then she started hurling a whole bunch of insults at me, and so I started screaming, "You let your man do that to your daughter." Now, of course, I said other words, but I would not say them here. And then I went back in the back of the chat and I dropped off some real interesting language as well.
She did once say my name, so we can move on from her.
Absolutely. But my point is I recognize her voice. Job 49.